let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let 'em burn it out. Sell 'em to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed.
And a very good day, everybody. I hope the day's treating you all well. Yeah, so we're in European Truck Simulator 2. It's been a while since I even got this thing out, to be honest. It's it's you know the thing is, I said this before. Whenever you actually start streaming a new game, there's a lot more to it than just getting the game sorted out. It's getting the stream deck all working, getting the audio levels. So I'm hoping that the audio levels are fine. But we will see later on. But for now, what I was wanting to do was just go and move around in my chair. I'll just show you that what I'm actually doing. So this is the mods that I've got in there, and I'm by no means an expert on any of the mods that you have. I've been using Game Tech, who's part of our Discord now. His name's Steve. He actually got a great video out there on how to add the pro mods and put them in the correct order. So, you know, if you want that, just go and pop on over to our Discord and all the information is over there. But for now, like I was saying, this is what I've got. It's mainly pro mods, but I've got a couple of other ones. So I've got the bus traffic by Jazzy Cats, motorcycle traffic by Jazzy Cats. Then I got this one here. Now, which one's this? Which one's this? Oh, default traffic. Okay. I'm really new to adding mods as such. And then we've got this one here. It's in there, but as you can see, it's not green, so I haven't actually installed it. Then I've got all these other guys, all the pro mod stuff, the models, the model packages, etc., etc. I've got 3 other ones that aren't pro mods. I've got the Real European Companies Reloaded, the Real European Gas Stations, and also the Mega Pack, SSI Mega Pack. And yeah, this one it says it's incompatible because I don't actually have something, I've got something missing rather. Where are we? I know there's an easy way to do that, but if you have a look at this, the SISL's Mega Pack, and do the information on it, what have we got? Try to see what's actually in here. Okay, I thought there'd be oh, there we go, cabin accessories. I knew there was a brief description in there somewhere, but that's what we got. Yeah, right, I was actually at level 17, which isn't great, but what I did was I restarted my profile from scratch. And talking about profiles, let's get into the sim, actually. So, let's see, this is all the active mods that I've got. I did a quick test earlier on today, and I did a few journeys yesterday, and they all seem to work rather well, so hopefully it won't have any crashes on it, literal or you know, within the sim or the actual desktop. So right, do you really want to exit mod manager? Yes. Okay, so as you can see, there's my mugshot up there, Seamus McNeil, level 4. There's where we are at the moment. As I said, I was at level 17, but I thought, you know, let's start afresh, you know. But, and to be honest, it'd been so long, like since I actually messed around in Euro Truck Simulator, it didn't really make any odds that I started again from the beginning. Yeah, the controls, everything should be good, so let's jump in. I always cringe at this part because if it's going to crash, this is where it's going to crash. There we go, Pro Mods 2.55, which was only released a little while ago. But this was my first venture into any mods whatsoever. And Pro Mods being the big one out there, I thought, let's go for it. Right, so I don't have enough money to buy my own trucks. So everything I do is off the job market. But let's have a quick look at the world map, actually. Okay, so I can't even remember. You see, as I said, it's been so long. There we go. I think my home base is Edinburgh. And no particular reason, actually. You know, of course I'm from Edinburgh, but there was no there was no particular reason why I chose Edinburgh as my home base. But as you can see there, I've been up to Torfan. So I did a journey yesterday, and I think it's from Inverness up to Thurso, Torfan, then I stopped at Bergen and then down to Stavanger, and I apologise for pronunciation. This was a horrendous journey, and when I say horrendous, I mean it was great. It was a beautiful, beautiful journey, but I was in, what do you call those when you got 2 cabs attached to each other? I'm not really, I'm not even going to try and guess there. But I had two trucks, basically, two flatbeds behind, and these roads were not meant for a couple of flatbeds. And it was a bit of a nightmare of a drive. It took forever as well. And I guess it's not that far, but again, windy roads. But a beautiful, beautiful place. And the reason I got this really is eventually, when I say I got this, when I got the Pro mods installed, I eventually want to get back over here. I want to do driving around Cyprus. I lived there for a few years actually, and been to Paphos. I think that's Limassol actually, unless that's the way it's spelled these days. Nicosia and Larnaca, and I was around all these places. But it'd be nice to actually drive around them. But that's why I got the Pro mods. Have a wee look around there. What else have we got? But yeah, as you can see, all this grey or white, whatever you want to call it, this is places I've not been, and this is places I have in the yellow. It's not a lot at all, is it? But yeah, enjoy it. For anybody that's been following my streams, you probably see that it's been the bus, which is probably, I think I've done 12 streams. Then there was Fernbus, which I've done a few. And now Euro Truck Simulator. And as I said right at the beginning of the stream today, it's not just as simple as getting your sim up and running. There's a huge amount of work in the background, like saying getting the controls working, getting my stream deck to work with the different scenes, and actually creating the scenes within OBS itself. And that's why I've basically been trying to get one simulator at a time. And once I've done a few streams with Euro Truck Simulator, I have a feeling I'll probably jump across to American Truck Simulator later on. But there we go. So a whopping 1.12% in the map explored. And I'm happy with that. I'm in no rush. Oh, yeah, I did this the other day as well. Dublin, Lisburn, Londonderry. Yeah, I want to cover the whole of Ireland as well. That's on my bucket list. But yeah, I've done a lot of driving around the UK in real life, obviously with the accent. But yeah, but I do want to do a wee bit of travelling. And for the moment, I'm really, really struggling to get the long journeys just because of my starting again with limited experience. And I've not been putting the experience points into long distance travelling. I've been putting it into chemicals, transporting dangerous goods, I guess. And yeah, I'm not going to put any points into fuel economy. I'll wait until I get my own truck for that. But anyway, babbling away, let's do a quick job. Let's see what we got. And really, I've got this filtered on price. So it's Stavanger to Bergen. Oh dear. And that's the one that I did yesterday that took forever. Windy. Man, I wish there was a way that I could look at it. Articulated trailer. Now, does that mean it's the double trailers? I don't know. But this is what I had yesterday. Plums. If it's the huge articulated trailers. I'm cringing a little bit, but you know what? I think we'll do it. Let's give it a go. So I want to thank, I can see there's a few people out there in Twitch land. Thank you very much for stopping by. I don't have a schedule, whenever I feel like playing a game, I generally stream it these days. And but I thank you very much for popping along and seeing what we're doing. So there's the Royal We again. See where I'm up to. But I'm cringing a little bit about this. So, see, that's 10,000, but I wonder if I do Glasgow to Liverpool. I wonder if there's any in an island I can do. Dublin to Hull. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about getting on the ferries at the moment. Let's see what else we have out there for the moment. I'm not in a rush, like I says. So Londonderry. Nah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's take this guy up here and standard delivery. Okay, that's fine. €9,000. Let's take it. Let's see what happens. And hopefully all my buttons are working. Try Joe, how are you doing, my friend? I was just talking about you the other day. Just saying that we have a bus driver in here. You know that horn that I said sounded horrible? I was just talking about that the other day, actually. So here we are in Euro Truck Simulator 2. And yeah, it's been a lot of setting up because, again, I'm still using the Logitech heavy machinery controller, and just got some of the buttons set up yesterday. But yeah, yeah, it's going to be stuck in my mind now about how horrible I thought that sounded. All right, let's get the ignition in. There we go. Oh wow! So let's see. I appreciate you guys being here, and let's see if we can turn the lights on. There we go. Light 1, light 2. Oh, motorbikes. And that was part of the mods that I put in when we got motorbikes in here. I do have buttons for the different views, but I have no idea what they do just yet. So let's have a look. Okay, that's top down. Ah, okay, that's looking out. Yeah, I hate reversing. That one, that one, that one. To be known as that one. Okay. What have we got? There we go. You know what? That's a wee bit better than the journey I did yesterday. Like I said, it had two flatbeds connect to each other, and it was a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. And I remember a few streams ago I said I would never use Track IR. I'm starting to concede on that one. Hey, look at that. I'm starting to concede. I wonder if this has got a beacon. No, I think the beacons are probably only on the larger loads, but yeah. And the horn, I think. That's a horn. Right, how do I jump back in? There we go. Right, so which do we have? Handbrake. Oh, it's handbrake on. Handbrake off. And I am going to start in one blow. And I know a lot of the professional drivers out there say, no, you don't need it. I'm still learning. And it's my truck. Well, it's not actually. It's a rented truck, so... Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, and the more I do this, the more I think Track IR would be good, because you can limit the amount of movement that you have. And I did it before and I got it just exactly the way that I needed it, but because it's been so long since I used it. And please let me know if I'm shouting. I don't think I am, but the last thing you need is somebody sounding like an angry person here, so please let me know what did I do? The red light? Oh dear, I've lost 200 euros already. So with the bus I lose wing mirrors, and with this, yeah, not paying attention. It's all good. But I do have an SKRS, which is good, and I'm using a manual shifter here. And I know a few people have said that, you know, a lot of this is semi-automatic, but I don't know which trucks are semi-automatic. I'm quite happy changing gear, actually. Whoa! I need to brake as well, though. So, one low. Let's try one high. There we go. I'm feeling adventurous here. But yeah, I think for Euro Truck Simulator, I've been able to see around a wee bit better. I really think Track IR is the thing to use. Now then. Oh, there we go, straight in front. I always get lost here, actually. The ferries, for me, I'm always going in circles. And you know what, before I go any further, let's just pull up the map actually, which I probably should have done. So where's my recent navigation? So there we go, Dublin to Holyhead, and then all the way through. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to use the adding. This it says add new avoid locations, add new checkpoints only to the end. So, oops, wrong way. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I was going, and I thought it was Holyhead, but it doesn't hurt to check. So, right. So I'm thinking... Alright. Oh, Dublin to Holyhead. There was $700. Excellent. Yeah, and when I was doing this yesterday, there was multiple routes and or multiple ferry crossings, so I just want to make sure I got the right one. Nothing worse than getting on the wrong ferry. Okay. So I'm hoping, as I said earlier, that the audio is coming through okay for everybody. Hope it's not too loud. And Colonel Fork, I regret to inform you that I've retaken the #1 spot on the Two-Tone Murphy Discord for posts. Yeah, you know what, Colonel? Well deserved, mate. Your information is a heck of a lot more interesting than me babbling away, mate. So, well done, sir. I salute you. There we go. Right, and I need to remember to drive on the correct side of the road. Wales, I have just found Wales. Nah, you know what, my friend? It's all good. I was a pretender to the throne, I think. You know, one thing that I have noticed is... that's... Oh dear. I'm going onto an exit. See that big red cross? Note to self, be more observant. Be more observant, Seamus. Okay. There we go. And try not bend the truck. But when I was in this yesterday, I find it amusing now, but I was trying to do a video, and after 4 attempts at trying to do a video, because either the audio was wrong or the audio wasn't working or the simulator crashed or something. Alright, think British. Okay. I've just discovered the United Kingdom. Nice. That reminds me of that movie. Do you remember where he was tapping the aircraft going, think Russian, think Russian, think Russian? I had to remember which side of the road to be on there, actually. Alright, 4 high, off we go. And I can't even remember what I was talking about. Which is not... Oh, yeah. As I said, that I was trying to do a video and it took 4 attempts to do that. Then I tried to do a stream and that crashed. So basically it took me 6 times, and each time I was going on for about 20 minutes. So by the time I'd actually got to the stream, I was actually bored to listen to my own voice. I'd said the same thing so many times. So Colonel Forks says it's weird seeing driving on the wrong side of the road. You know what? It is. It really is, because the same happens whenever I go back to the UK. I have to ask myself, okay, which side of the road am I on? And I always try and remember the steering wheel is in the middle, but that's assuming I remember which side of the car I'm sitting on, which after a 22-hour flight, I sometimes forget. But look at this, you know. I'm hoping that the bus and Fernbus learn about the night lighting, because the night lighting in this is exceptional. And I mean, I was absolutely over the moon. What gear am I in? 5 high, try fire. I think we're good. Don't clip the lights. Banger. But I do like the manual gear change on this. Right, 50 miles an hour. But I was in this yesterday, Euro Truck Simulator yesterday, and I was having a blast actually. Other than the fact that I was driving 2 flatbeds behind me. Beautiful scenery though. Right, let's shift it into low. There you go, 6 low. Let's get up this hill. But one, as I said earlier, to repeat myself, is that really the night lighting in this, when you go on high beam, it's incredible. It is really beautiful, you know. And that was one of the mods that I added, motorcycles. So I'm loving it. Trijo says, looks real good. I might have to give it a go myself. Well, you know what, Trijo? So far, when I played the bus, a few people bought the bus, and when I was streaming Tram Simulator, a few people bought Tram Simulator. So don't you go blaming me if you go buying this, mate. Okay, you're on your own. You're on your own with it, buddy. But it is. I tell you what, with the steering wheel, the force feedback, it's lovely. It is just amazing, you know. Oh, right. Thanks, Colonel. One of those things that I forgot to change. I appreciate that, my friend. I need to get myself a whiteboard and, you know, put a list of things to do and don't. I'd actually checked the simulator that it was working. I checked the audio, which wasn't, so I had to reboot my machine. And the last thing that I normally do is check the information on Twitch. Not to worry. Yeah, stream checklist, absolutely, mate. And I guess it's like saying lessons learned, you know. But look at it. I mean, honestly, what they've done with the color schemes here, they've really captured it. I don't even know what time. Where is it? 5:30 on a Friday. But like I said, I really think they've done an exceptional job here. Mind you, I say that in every simulator I do, don't I? I'm happy with all of them. So let's try and do... Right, let's lower... Stick it in second. Okay. Never like roundabouts that have... Why are you waiting, dude? I just said dude again, didn't I? I never like roundabouts that have traffic lights on them. It seems a little bit messed up there, actually. Hey, look at that. Got round. But yeah, the feeling of driving here is very, very good. Yeah, where you going, my friend? Okay. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Colonel. So the Colonel Pod just changed the stream game to Euro Truck Simulator. I had no idea that was even a command, mate. Thank you, sir. Euro Truck Simulator 2 with Seamus. Look at that. Now, this is what it's like in Wales. They have the Welsh language first and English second. I like it. I like it. And yeah, I need to change up a gear. The engine was screaming at me there. The one thing I did learn yesterday is 80 kilometers is 50 mile an hour, 70 kilometers is 43 miles an hour, and 60 kilometers is 37 miles an hour. Yeah, because I went through... Hang on, a rumbling. So, oh, look at that. Is that a Harley? Or a Honda Goldwing? Is that a Goldwing? Yeah, nice. I really love these mods, just adding the additional cars and motorbikes. So Trijo says, which is funny because most Welsh can't speak Welsh. You know, it's... yeah. Yes. Yeah. But I'm glad they're keeping the language alive, you know. I'm all about... I don't know, I love the fact that at least they're trying to keep it alive. Similar to Scots Gaelic as well. I mean, it's interesting, and I mentioned this on a stream the other day. When I was in primary school, we were learning French Latin, and English, and Scots Gaelic was not really part of it, but I need to change gear before there we go. But I'm hoping that the engine noise isn't too loud, because you know what, I probably need to turn it down on my headset, because I do feel like I'm yelling at everybody. And I apologise for that now. I think it was just too loud on my headphones. So Trijo said it is good. I've got family in Wales. I'm always banging at them to learn. It's part of who they are. Yeah, you know what? Yes. Yeah. Absolutely, mate, you know. That's better. I think I was just deafening myself there with engine noise. Here we go. And I think, let me see if I can look down without doing anything. I've actually got, I can wind down the windows. Whoa, wrong button. Whoa, oh my word. Oh dear goodness me. Oh my goodness me, that oh, okay, deep breath. Right. Yeah, I haven't actually changed the labels on my buttons. It's still got the Fernbus on it. That scared me a wee bit. Right. Let's try that again. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. See the window on the right going down? Hear the engine noise? Love it. Absolutely love it. So, what have we got? 60 and I'm doing less than 50. Let me just change into lower gear here. 5 low. So, Colonel Fork says, my mum and I pulled a prank on my grandma once. One of my mum's old cars had a digital dashboard with a digital speedometer. Okay. Switched between miles per hour and kilometers per hour. Oh dear. My mum switched it to kilometers per hour. She came back wondering why everybody was mad at her for going so slow. Oh, that was naughty. Yeah. Oh dear. You know, it's funny if you don't know me, you know. If you don't know. I know when I was driving from the UK into Germany and Belgium and France and whatnot, and everything was kilometres, you felt like you were going so fast. Slow rather. You know, I'd say 80 and you were doing 50 miles an hour. It was right, Wrexham and Chester. What happened there? Oh, I've discovered England. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? You know what? I'm going to hop over here, hopefully, if it lets me. That doesn't look very good. So, what am I doing? Low gears, second gear up here. Let's get up here. Wow, do you see that, guys? That was funny. We all laughed about it. My grandma had a great sense of humour. Yeah. That's cool, guys. Was this a good move? Was this a good move? Hey. Right, red lights, James. I'm rather there's my insert smug mode. Yeah, jackknife just after the ramp. But look at it. Honestly, this is cracking stuff. Now, as long as that big rig on my left isn't going around, I should be good. You know, I'm going to let him out, just in case he's not. But I'm thinking that's all part of the mods that I added as well. Alright, let's get in front of him. Volvo. Yeah, I do love it with all the real names. You know, this is probably not a good idea. He's probably going to... looks like the road's clear. Yeah, road's clear. Let's get out. Love it. But yeah, that was interesting. I really was not expecting that. 4 high. There we go. Sorry, I need to talk myself through the gears at the moment because it's all new buttons. But yeah, track IR, I definitely think it. I just actually ordered a new track IR sensor. It's from the UK. It doesn't have a cable on it, but it's got a rechargeable battery in it. Because I've got a wireless headset, I'm thinking, you know, let's not get caught up in cables now. So, oh, I need to come off here. Motorbike, think for the motorbike. Off you go, dude. Right. But yeah, this is cracking stuff, you know. No, I'm probably driving 40 mile an hour. That's fine. Alright, straight on here. M6. Man, I used to drive up these roads constantly, you know. But I do love the engine sounds that we got here. Done a nice job of that. So let's have a quick look. Good to go. Right, I need to pick up some speed here actually because I'm chugging away. I need to get accelerating a wee bit. Don't want to be late. I got little enough money as it is at the moment. And that extra wing mirror on my left, I'm going to keep it there because I really don't want to be doing this all the time, you know. So, you know, it's not completely realistic, but it really does help. And to be honest, after a while, I'm not really noticing that it's there, to be honest, other than when I need to look up at it. It's not a distraction. Alright, lower gear. But I love it. I think at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 gears. Yeah, 12 gears on it. So, whoops. Whoops. Go in a straight line, then read the chat. There we go. There you go. Give him some breathing room. But I'm really glad that everything's working. Like I said, yesterday was, I hate to say frustrating because it wasn't. It was a minor annoyance, but having to do, you know, 4 attempts at doing a video and then 2 attempts at trying to do a stream. Maybe it wasn't yesterday, perhaps the day before, but it was rather exhausting, to be honest, because you know what you want to say at the beginning, and when you've heard yourself say it, oh, look at that. Wow, cows, excellent. And when you've heard yourself say the same thing 6 times, yeah. Colonel Fork says he knows the feeling. I know, my friend. You know what? You've had your fair share of crashes, mate. You know, you've certainly had your fair share of crashes between the simulators and Windows updates. It's rather frustrating, you know. But, you know, it's all good. Deep breaths. So yesterday, in fact, yeah, that was the day before yesterday. Yesterday, I was on hold for a total of 3.5 hours with United Airlines, and I'm not complaining, trust me. The first time, it was 56 minutes into it, and I was stretching, and I knocked my headset, and there's a little button in the middle of the headset that disconnects the call. So after 56 minutes, I disconnected the call. Then when I did get through, I think it was just before the hour mark, the guy put me on hold. Great help, but then he disconnected the call, or the call dropped rather. So that was 2 hours, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to call one more time. And 1 hour and 7 minutes of hold music, and again, this is over 3 hours of the same tune. I was starting to feel a little bit brainwashed, but I eventually got through, and they're wonderful, you know, and I'm not complaining one little bit. But so now, again, for the 10th time, I've got my flights booked for the UK. We shall see. It looks like I'm going from St. Louis to Chicago. Don't really like Chicago. I prefer Newark myself, but I don't care. But then Chicago to Brussels, and then Brussels to Edinburgh. But I've been here before. I'm optimistic, you know. But it'd be nice to get back. Be nice to get back. So I tell you what, the steering again with this Logitech wheel, it's wonderful. Now that I've got it all sorted. Yeah, and you know, if it doesn't happen, Troy Joe was saying fingers crossed. If it doesn't happen, yeah, you know, I'll get by. But it will be nice, you know, it's Newcastle to Edinburgh. You know what? I never actually looked to see where my destination was. Seriously, I had no idea I was going to be heading up to Newcastle and then Edinburgh. Let's change down a gear. Oh, too higher revs. That's okay. I'll have to clutch in. So 4 low, stick it up to 4 high. There we go. Yeah, Ali's neck of the woods. Yeah, I was watching her stream earlier on. It's she looked like she was getting blinded by the sunlight in her house there at one point. Looks like a loft conversion, perhaps, you know. Wow, so looks like we've been going about 40 minutes already. So just want to say a very, very big thank you to everybody who's stopping by to check in. It's very kind of you. And at the moment, I've actually got 3 sims that I feel comfortable streaming now. There's, in fact, 4 actually. There's Fernbus, The Bus, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and Tram Simulator. And yeah, I do need to get back into the Tram Simulator, but as you will agree, Colonel, is that I need to change lanes. No, I don't. I'm good. Is that it all takes time to get it all set up, and so now that I've got Euro Truck Simulator set up, I have a feeling that I've forgotten which gear as well. Bear with me, guys. There we go. 1 low, and let's get out. Yeah, we made it. Okay. But yeah, now that I've got Euro Truck Simulator working, American Truck Simulators, you know, I put it's going to be easy, you know. And I do want to add the upper gear gems. There we go, 4 low. And I do want to actually add the Canada Pro mods to that as well. But as I said earlier, the night lighting in this is beautiful. I mean, you can go on high beam and it lights up the way you expect it to light up. When I was in the bus the other day and it was raining, it just felt horrible. I couldn't see a thing. Couldn't see a thing. And look at all these extra trucks. Like I'm saying, it's all real liveries and everything. 3 down, 3 low. There we go. So Colonel Pork says, yeah, one easy way to make sure I give different things some love is set a schedule where I run X this day, Y another day, and Z a different day and rotate. Yeah. And I think at the moment, for me, it's just a matter of getting it all working. And I don't know. I mean, I'm streaming probably more days than I'm not at the moment, so probably a schedule would be good. But you know, and the thing is that because I know you guys like Alice, Ali. I was going to call her Amy. Ali and Two Tone and yourself and Jay Winokur. I don't want to schedule over you guys, and I know that you know that that's not what I'd be doing, but you know what I mean. It would just make me feel a little bit awkward doing that. So I don't know. I'm quite happy just doing it random at the moment. You know, I've got 61 followers at the moment, which I never thought would ever happen. So I don't know. I'll see how it goes for the time being. I think. See how it goes. Yeah. Colonel says that's fair too. So. But look at this. Honestly, I'm looking at the OBS monitor, and it looks like it's coming across great. Actually, not so good on my monitor, on my television set, which is fine. You know, 1920 can only stretch so far on a 50-inch television, but I'm not complaining. And I'm not driving fast enough either. Come on, that's it. Doing 45. I'm surprised I'm not later than I am, in all honesty. And fuel, the good thing at the moment, because I don't have my own trucks, is when I do need to stop for fuel, it gets paid for by the person paying my wages. But look at this. Absolutely love it. And it's interesting because I know that I was enjoying streaming the bus, and I did one the other day with a little update, but I don't know, it was becoming slightly restrictive. You know, I'm more than happy to jump in it again. So lower gears, second gear, let's try that. Probably too slow. Yeah, let's get across. Please don't ram me. Please don't ram me. Yeah, that's probably why I need track IR, really, just for that sort of stuff. You can stay there, dude. Ah, look at that. No wing mirrors were harmed during that exit from the roundabout. So Colonel Pork says, broadly barring things that go against TOS, there's no right or wrong way. Nah. Terms of service, it's what works for you and what you enjoy. And you know, I said that before, mate. Nope, I got my turn. I got me turn, mate, we're good. You missed your turn, says Colonel Porter. Scotland Comet Project, be waiting at the bus stop. Yep, drives past in a truck. Yeah, you know, I've got to make me money there, Scotland. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, you know, the thing is that Kendra was telling me that you only indicate when you exit. But in the UK, if you're going around the roundabout, say to the left, you indicate left to start, and then when you hit your exit, you indicate right to say this is the one that I'm doing. But yeah, I love roundabouts. I really do. I grew up with them. It's but when they put, as I said earlier, when they put the traffic lights on roundabouts, it really defeats the object of having a roundabout, to be honest. Right, we got 4 hours game time to get to a destination. Yeah, Scotland. I'm heading Newcastle. I came from through Hull, through Wales, up through Newcastle, up to Edinburgh. And I will be honest, I really actually had no idea where the destination was. I didn't actually look. I thought it was Hull. So obviously not. But yeah, so here I am in yet another simulator, and I'm just adding to the games that I can stream, and I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm probably going to. It's just every time you add a new game, it takes a fair bit of setting up, you know. But yeah, so here we are, and thanks again, Colonel, for changing the stream name to Euro Truck Simulator 2. And yeah, I'm back down to level 4 because I started right from square one again. So I don't have my own truck anymore, and just working my way back up. Probably need to let's change it 4 high. There we go. The thing about this, I've got an SKRS on here, which does a range. There's a range on it. And there's also a high and low, so I've got gears 1, 2, 3, and then I've got the high, which is 4, 5, 6. Then I've got low and high in amongst those as well, so basically 12 gears. And see, I got motorbikes as well. I love these mods. I love them. Mind you, I can never remember properly which button does which, so too high. Let's try it on too high. Oh, too low. Oh, okay. Oh, dude. He's going to run into me now. There we go. I know that because that's what the AI does. Okay, Mr. Motorbike, off you go, my friend. There we go. Cool. Right. And one thing else that I learned is keep your momentum going up these blinking hills, because I actually stalled the other day, or yesterday. I could not get back up, so I ended up reversing down, and then I ended up running into the front of another truck, so that wasn't very good. But to my point earlier is that once I've got the road sims all up and running, then I'm going to be working on Train Sim World 2 and Train Simulator 2021. And man, the controls are so different. But that's what I'm planning on getting sorted out next, actually. Right. So I hit a button earlier and I scared myself, so let me see if I can do that again without getting in a panic. Yeah, I haven't quite got my label sorted out for the views, but let's get round this corner first, actually. Last thing I need to be worrying about at the moment is... right, let's try here. Nope. Nope. Oh, okay, that's top of the cab view. I've got another view that I'm going to have a look at, if you bear with me. Let me get on the straight again, actually. One thing that I noticed with Euro Truck Simulator is when you're taking a photograph, the simulator doesn't freeze like it does in the bus and Fernbus. So you try to take a picture while the wheels on the truck are still going around and around. It's a bit confusing, actually. So let's try another button here. Ah, okay. So that's looking out the window. Ah, okay, look at that one. Let's do a photograph. In fact, I'll do a photograph in a minute. Let me get up to the road sign. Scotch Corner, wow. That brings back memories. Look at it. Now that was nice. That was it that button? Yeah. Wow. Scotch Corner, wow. Man. I had no idea I was heading for Scotland. How sad is that? But then again, at the moment, hey, I'm trying to earn some money. You know, let's try too low. Hey, there we go. So I'm indicating right, because I'm going around a roundabout. And for this one, I'll indicate left as I hit the exit. And I think I'm driving plums at the moment. Hang on, hang on. Did I miss my exit like you said, Colonel? Oh, you know what? You were probably right, mate. Back here. Oh. I was heading towards Hull. I'm not supposed to be going towards Newcastle and Edinburgh. Oh my goodness me. You were correct there, Colonel. I did miss my exit, and it was showing me how to turn around and get back to where I need to go. So yeah, so I have a feeling I'm probably not going to not going to score any points for timeliness here. Oh dear. But at least my button for pulling up the map works. Ah, it's all good. Truck drivers get lost in real life too. Right. North Allerton. Man, these places, brings back loads of memories when I used to drive up and forward between Scotland, England and Wales, you know. I used to get lost then as well. It looks clear to the right. But yeah, you know, it's part and parcel of being a truck driver, getting lost. Or a bus driver. The good thing about driving the tram, you don't really get lost. You know, you might forget to stop and let passengers off. Okay, 4 low, there we go. A1 south. Here's me thinking I was doing so well too. Alright, I don't even know where the fuel gauge is, but I think I'm good for fuel. Alright, let's get out of here and let's get heading south. Oh, sorry dude. So there we go. So if you have a look just above the Scania sign, you can see that it's got 5L, which means I'm in the 5th gear, low. I'll dip the clutch, there you go, 5 high. So that's a button on my thumb that does that. But let's stick it back in 5 low again. Need to pick up some speed here. But man, I almost did a insert smug mode then. No wonder I didn't realise I was going towards Scotland, because I'm not supposed to be going towards Scotland. I'm supposed to be heading to the east coast of England, which is Hull. Right, let's pick up the speed a wee bit. The thing about these journeys is that oh, and my simulator just crashed. Huh. Huh, you know what? I can't actually see the simulator in my screen anymore. It looks like you guys can see it on the stream, which is rather interesting. Well, that was different. It completely vanished off my screen there. Wow. That was different. And I have no idea what happened. Right. So far I'm late. Had an accident. That was very interesting, because when I looked up at the OBS, it looked like it was still driving, but I didn't realise that. This is not the best of journeys so far, is it? But that's fine. There we go, 4 low. But at least we're on the right track anyway. Wow, that was rather unnerving. And I've never actually seen what happened. Was the sim itself minimized to the desktop, but because I've got the game capture set to capture this only, it was still showing up in OBS. Not to worry. A few scraps, through scratches and scrapes. There we go, we'll be sorted. Oh, caravan, I have not seen that before. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Alright, I'm going to stick it into 1 high here. Nice, I'm glad I stopped, dude. Yeah, that was extremely unnerving there, actually. Think we're good. Grimsby. I don't think I have ever been to Grimsby, and I better get on the right side of the road. That's one thing that this simulator does. If you stay on the opposite side of the road too long, yeah, you get a ticket. So it's a case of get around the corner and don't dilly-dally. Alright, 4 low, there we go. Yeah, it's still a little bit confusing, because I need to use the gear lever, I need to use my thumb, and also my middle fingers. The 2 middle fingers, I use that for changing the range. But like I said, it's a range splitter setup that we have here, and it's working okay. I just need to get my head around it, because sometimes when I'm doing something I have to stop and go, I can't remember what way to push the buttons, you know. Right, but anyway, at least we're back on track. So let's have a quick look at the map, and yeah, there we go. There's where we should have headed. Let's click that. Yeah, there's where we should have headed. So yeah, so there where the colonel said that roundabouts confuse him, and I thought, no, I'm fine. Nah, I wasn't. Yeah, it's all right though. But yeah, so I don't. Hang on. Did I do something there by setting a checkpoint? Because it's showing number 1. Let me do reset. I'm hoping I didn't do that myself. Because, see if I click that. It's actually set a checkpoint. So I'm wondering if that's what I did wrong. Not to worry. Anyway, I need to get moving. Let's get back in the sim. And I like the way there's a little bit of a freeze there when you do come back. But I am finding this rather enjoyable, despite the, you know, hiccups. If it does that again, what I might do is put it into full screen windowed mode, and hopefully it won't actually crash on me again. Yeah, I really was not expecting it to do that, but one thing that I have found with streaming on a single computer is it's actually good if I reboot the system and you know, just give it a clean start. And I actually did that just before when I lost the audio, and but you know what, it seems to be running just fine. And at the end of the day, we're at the whims of all these Windows updates that seems to be flying through the door at the moment. So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining one little bit. Just one of those little quirky things. All right, so I'm turning right here. Oh, mind the pothole. Mind the bike. Mind the van. So I don't know what time I'm expected in Hull. Let's check. There we go, we're good. Excellent. Right, got round there. It's funny thinking about this, what I was talking earlier about. It took me 6 attempts to get one stream out the other day, and then today it crashed on me. Is it trying to tell me something? But I'm hoping this is the end of this route, and I'll probably do another journey in a moment actually. Once I'm comfortable that everything's all working. Yeah, we're good. Woo, nearly. Yeah, and it was actually yesterday I came to the conclusion that I do need track IR, and track IR does work well. What you can do with it is set the sensitivities so that every time you move it just moves a little bit, and I had it like that before and it was working just fine, so I think that's what we will be doing. We're about 50 miles an hour. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to have a quick look at the map again. I want to see... let's see. Yeah, we're finishing in Hull, which is good. Not long now. Okay, good. Cool. Don't need any more headaches with this one at the moment. Started out with the right intentions, just do a quick journey, and yeah. So at least I know if I lose it on screen again, all I need to do is put the brakes on. I actually thought that OBS had crashed on me as well, to be honest, but I'm looking on my shoulder, and looks like it's still streaming fine, so I think we're good. But I do need to take this corners a wee bit slower. I don't think I'd like to go back to a steering wheel that was not force feedback anymore, actually. It's, the steering gets very, very light, or at least it does in ETS2. It gets very light when you're thinking, okay, you know, it's, ease back a bit. And I'm hoping eventually in the bus and Bern bus that they get the force feedback a little bit better, and the night lighting. Ah, alright, 50 miles an hour still, so we made it to Hull. I really was not expecting this detour, but Hull has been discovered. Right. Speeding offence. Oh my goodness me, I just got 2 in a row there. I am not going to be making a profit here at all, am I? Oh, come on, dude. Man. That's... Oh man, I wonder how much money I'm going to end up in here. Oh, dearie, 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 dear. So it looks like the stream's playing up a little bit. I hope it isn't looking too bad. But there again, that could be me. I'm only on a single internet connection. That was a silly thing to say. What I mean is I'm looking over my shoulder at the stream from a second computer using the same internet connection. So I'm hoping it looks okay. Right, 1 low. Let's get this. Stream is fine, says the Colonel. Thanks, mate. May, oh my, oh my, oh my, my. That was definitely a challenge, I tell you. That was, like I said, I was just hoping I'm not too late. And really I should have checked better where I was heading. It's funny, I really don't like reversing, but I think the more I do it, the better I get. So, excuse me now while I concentrate. Don't make a pig's ear of it now, Seamus. I think we're good, actually. I think we're good. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, like I said, that accent, it's like I don't like doing accents. It's not my thing. It's not something that gets me excited when I'm driving in a truck or a bus. And I find it rather unnerving. And here's Jepson 2001 says, very good afternoon, Seamus. Thank you so much for your feedback on Falcon Field. No, I tell you what, mate, you outstanding, absolutely outstanding. So let me disconnect the trailer, and I've got a button for that. Let me decoupling, lowering the wheels. Good work. Oh dear. So what did I get? Oh, damage penalty 420 euros. And minus 41 XP. Oh dear. So what did I get? I ended up with 8,500 instead of 9. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, the proficiency bonus. Okay. Yeah. You missed quite a few accidents there. None of them were my doing, actually, but yeah, honestly, the Falcon Field, mate, seriously, it's beautiful. I was looking at some of the other comments out there, and just truly amazing. For your first ever payware, mate, I tell you, that's just beautiful. Right, so I think we've survived that one. Shock absorbers delivered from Dublin to Hull. Oh dear, that was... Alright, I need a shower after that one. Okay, so... oh, here we go. I've got some proficiency points. So, as I said, what I've been doing is this ADR. and I can't remember what dangerous. Dear, what is it? ADR. I can't remember what the ADR stands for. But this is what I've been putting the points into. What I've found when I did this before is I always just stuck to one thing until I maxed out the points before moving on to something else. Eco driving at the moment don't care about because I'm using rented trucks, or whoever's paying me to do the job rather. But yeah, I'm just going to stick with this. I'm just going to stick with this for now, you know. And what does it actually mean? So I'm at class 5. So class 1 is explosives, class 2 is gases, class 3 flammable liquids, flammable solids. Okay, poisons. Wow, okay. And so it really just adds to the stuff that I can transport. It doesn't look like it gives me any extra money or any bonuses, it just means I can transport different things. ADR, hazmat rating. Yeah, I can't actually remember what ADR stands for though. But yeah, that's exactly what it is, mate. Hazmat rating. Toxic and infectious, but I'm on level 5, so I've got one more to go. And then after that, what I'll probably do is start maybe, I don't know, not sure about long distance because I don't know. It'll either be high value or fragile, and then I'll max out whatever it is I start on that. But that'll be next. So let's apply that and let's get another route going. So what have we got? New screenshots, new upgrades, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, I can't actually, I don't have a map. Look at the map. I don't have my own truck at the moment. So let's have a quick look at the world map. And yeah, that was the long way around to get to Hull. But yeah, so I've not really done a huge amount on the map. But yeah, so honestly, that Bergen to Stavanger is a cracking route. It really is. European agreement concerning the international carriage of dangerous goods by road. Aha. But yeah, so I've not done a huge amount. And I'm tempted to do another one, but I don't want to end up with the dual flatbeds. It was quite a strain, actually. It's quite, you know, mentally just keeping to grips where the edge of the vehicle was. So I'm not sure. You know what? Just have, oh, look at that! A whole whopping 1.34% of the map done. You know what? I'm going to take a short break, guys and girls. So I will be right back.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're
How's that? Thank you, 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 thank you. You know, as I said, I set up a new button, and what it was supposed to do was bring you back. But what I'd forgotten to do was actually have it re-engage the microphone. So there we go. Yeah, you know, it goes back to what I said earlier. This is now my 7th attempt at a video without too many hiccups. And it's like Euro Truck Simulator just seems to be fighting me back here, you know. It's like, oh dear. But it's all good. It's all good. You just keep plodding away. Right, so what I was saying is that I was actually looking for some routes within Ireland, but all of the routes are either from Derry down to Dublin. I mean, because that's where the ferry is. I'm surprised there's no actual crossings up here, but I guess there is. Maybe it's just the fact I haven't been there yet. So all the ones that I've done so far, I went through Dublin or Londonderry through Dublin off to Hull or Holyhead or whatever. But you know what? Let's have a look. You know, let's have a look. See. But thank you, Colonel. I appreciate that, mate. It's funny the white light is on my microphone, but I didn't bother to check OBS. Shame on me. What have we got? Londonderry to Grimsby. Londonderry to Carlisle. Is that it? 7,500. You know what? I'm going to do it. I fancy a trip on Ireland today. Oh, there we go. I answered my own question. I answered my own question. So it looks like I've got it. Yeah, nice. All right. So I'm actually going to look at the map this time. So Londonderry to Carlisle. Now I know where I'm going. And I'm going via Larne. Excellent. That's a nice little hop, skip and a jump. And I haven't been through the north of Ireland here yet. Mind you, I haven't said that. No. I take that back. When I went up to Londonderry, it went from Dublin up to Lisbon. Which, yeah, I remember that now. But yeah, I want to do a lot of travelling around Ireland and the UK. And of course the rest of it. And as I said earlier, I want to start the stream. I really want to get down here. I really want to get down here into Cyprus and do some driving around there. That's the plan. Right, let's take this job. Londonderry via Larne to Carlisle. Let's see if I get lost this time. And Viper Strike's in the house. Hello, my friend. How you doing? It's yeah, we're in Euro Truck Simulator 2 today. And yeah, we've had a fair share of hiccups. Between the simulator minimizing to desktop, me getting lost, the kernel telling me I missed my exit, and I'm going, no, I'm fine. What it was I think I set up a waypoint, and I didn't realise I did it because I was clicking on the map. You know what happens when you start clicking? And, oh, sorry, I'm scratching my knee at the moment. It's I was out cutting the grass today. Not that anyone cares, but I think it was 30, yeah, it was 32 Celsius, and it was like 70% humidity, and I probably lost like 10 pounds. And anyhow, I need to get this truck moving. So we're going to do that. Londonderry to Carlisle via Larne. Let's see if I get lost. And that's not a challenge either. Pro Mods 2.55. And I'm so glad that I went through the Pro Mods. It's my first ever mods that I've used, and they seem to be running rather nicely. Right, so let's get the ignition going. Hear that? Beautiful. Let's open the window. Don't you just love it? There's a motorbike going past, I can hear that. Where's the wheel view? Look at that. How can you not love that sound? Totally awesome. And let's have a quick look at the truck actually. Intelligent Logistics Dasher. So that's one of the mods that I've got. It actually gives you real truck names and real company names and real petrol station names. And it added motorbikes and a few other things to boot. So I'm going to shut that window actually because... Wrong button. There we go. Don't you just love it? Seriously? And I know I say that every time I'm in a simulator. Don't you just love it? But I do. That is awesome. Right, so let's have a quick look. Where am I going out? So I'm going out that way, okay. Followed by a left turn. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright. Handbrake off. I'm going to put my lights on because if you forget to do it, if you forget to do it, I've actually lost more money in this simulator than any of the rest of them put together. You will get a ticket for not putting your lights on. You get a ticket for speeding. You get a ticket for having accidents, which is fine. But I don't have the money at the moment. Now then, my gear stick's not working. Ah, you know what? I've got a clutch. Oh my, what do you think I'd never driven before? What did that say? Press the phone key. Oh, parking brake. Okay. Thank goodness it's on my steering wheel. But that's one thing that I do enjoy about not owning my own truck at the moment. It gives you a chance to experience all the other trucks within the sim. That's awesome sound. That's beautiful. Right, let's have a quick look. Oh, my, tell you what, that just makes you feel motion sick. This for me anyway. That's why I gave up trying to do this in virtual reality. Because it seriously was doing my head in. But I need to be able to see. Right, don't clip it, don't clip it, don't clip it. Look at that. Nice. Nice bit of driving there, Seamus. Centre everything up. And yeah, I know I'm driving extremely cautiously here at the moment. There we go. Let's get round. Oh yeah, and that's something else you get a ticket for if you run a red light. It's like they must be following me. I think they probably saw me driving the bus and thought, this guy's a bad driver. But these mods, very, very impressed with all of them. Very, very impressed. So we're streaming now for an hour and a half, and I just whacked the microphone. I just wanted to say very, very big thank you to everybody for keeping me some company here. And I hope the day is treating you well. Like I say, now that I've cut the grass, that was my exercise for the day. Oh, look at the bikes behind us. Awesome. Oh. So the way that I've got this set up is if I change gear too early, it just makes a grinding sound, but it still lets me do it. You probably heard it back there. It's all about getting the revs correct, which I rarely do, to be honest. Alright. So let's wish me luck with this one. Hey, straight across. So I'm very, very cautious of the AI here, but I got right away, so... Oh! That was not my fault. That was not my fault. That was... See, that's what I'm saying, that was rather annoying. But I got dinged on it. It's not a very forgiving simulator, but you know what? Probably what I should have done is anticipate that it was going to pull it in front of me and waited. But yeah, if you don't like crashing, and I don't mean deliberately, yeah, Euro Truck Simulator has its fair share of minor hiccups with the AI. Okay, what was speeding? Right, there we go. 5 high, okay. 5 low, actually. Need to get up this hill. But yeah, when the AI bangs into you like that, it's a little annoying. Because I'm trying to do this without clipping anything, running into anything, and then when it runs into you like that, and Euro Truck Simulator's been out a long time, but I'm not saying it's easy to program AI. Trust me, I'm glad it is where it is, shall we say. So time to relax. We're on the road. I'm speeding. There we go. I'll try to coast it down a wee bit, but I don't want to put the brakes on. And that's something else about this. The brakes are a little bit more twitchy. Oh, look at the coaches. And I think I've got a mod for coaches as well that adds real coaches in here. As I was talking to Dangerous Brian the other day, manuals I never read, so I know what these patches do, or the mods do, but I've never actually looked to see what they add in detail as such. But I think the biggest one probably was the real signs. Ah, goodness, come on. Oh, don't lose momentum. See, this is when I forget. Oh, let's try it. I forget which gear to be in. There we go, 3 high. Kept going, kept going, kept going. Yeah, that was unnerving because you lose momentum going up a hill in these, yeah, and it's really difficult to get moving again. Because I did that the other day, actually. Made a pig's ear of it. Alrighty. So let's stick it into third. There we go, we should be good in third gear. 3 high. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, definitely, to repeat myself for the umpteenth time, definitely thinking about getting Track IR sorted out. Well, in fact, I am getting Track IR sorted out. Just waiting on the rechargeable clip to show up. It'll probably be a couple of weeks. But when it shows up, I'll definitely be adding it to this. Okay, seems to be a very, very heavy load or an underrated truck, one of the two. Nothing to do with my driving whatsoever, or being in the wrong gear or anything else. But there we go, we're only 36 mile an hour, so M2. Try lower gear. Yep, there we go. But yeah, this definitely feels very, very heavy, whatever I'm carrying. So other than that minor hiccup back there when the AI run into me, at least so far I haven't got lost anyway. He says. There is still time. Now that I would have thought would have says, oh okay, I'm looking at the signpost for alarm, but I can't go that way. But I really do enjoy what they've done with the motorbikes, with the mods in here. But the Jazzy Cat mods, I just found the other day again. We've got a guy in our Discord called Steve. He has a wonderful YouTube channel. It's called Game Take. That's Take, as in taking something. Game Take. And I was watching his videos the other day, and it's the first time I'd actually set up pro mods. But I watched that, and I was grand. You know, it's really helped me out a lot. Okay. And those chevrons for parts of the map you're not supposed to go down, you can turn them off, but I don't find them a problem whatsoever, really. I prefer to keep them on. I don't want to end up getting lost or taking a turn or trying to take a turn that I can't take. To me, it's all helps, you know. Right, so looks like we have to do a 360. Just going to pull up the map here, actually. I want to have a quick look at something. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. And see, I have to be careful where I click here. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. So I didn't miss a turning. Yeah, if I click on something, I end up adding a waypoint, which I think I might have done earlier. But, okay. So, ferry to Larne and Stranraer. Cairn Ryan. Cairn Ryan. Ah, right, let's get back anyway. But it's interesting with all of these journeys that I'm doing outside of... Oh, you're going to make me do a handbrake turn. Oh, no, we got it. Now I'm going to look just because I don't trust this AI traffic again. Okay. So let's hope I get round here without too much of a headache. But I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I don't know. I say that every time I talk about a sim, because you're escaping from an individual city, like the buses at the moment. It's very nice to actually stretch your wheels, you know, stretch your legs a wee bit. Now, where do I need to go? Ah, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah, this is bad driving. This is terrible driving, actually. Yeah, probably too many buttons. It's a case of I was probably trying to change into too low a gear there, and I wasn't really seeing what I was doing. Plus, I was trying to watch the road, but I think we got there. We will end up with a success. We will end up with a success here. So, Kettle Fork, thank you. He says the bus is good, and once there are more locations, it'll just keep getting better. But one can only go around Berlin so many times. You know, yeah, and I'm not sure if you were on the stream the other day, but I raised a point that somebody was asking, do you think it's going to expand outside of Berlin? And yes, I do, but if it extends too far, then it'll end up as Fernbus, and Fernbus, as we know, is the intercity simulator. But what I can see it doing is extending outward from Berlin to maybe some of the smaller villages, some of the smaller towns that actually people do commute in and out of Berlin from. So I can see that definitely happening. And what I'm probably going to do is just stream it when... What's my speed? 34. I'm probably going to stream it when there's an update. That way it'll give me a chance to... bear with me. Don't change lights on me. Alright, I was through there. But yeah, I'll probably only stream it when there's an update to it at the moment. So Nightzip, welcome my friend. Nightzip says, hello Jim, can't really watch tonight as I'm flying over Liberia. Nice one. You have a fun day, mate. You have an enjoyable flight. Colonel Fork says, or even just different metro areas, different routes in Berlin. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Yeah, that's probably a better way to put it. Different metro areas. Yes. I think we're good. One check. Circular road. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I'll be having a good flight there, Night Zip. It's very kind of you to stop by and say hello. I was getting... And, oh, I don't like to use the word annoyed because it's not my way, but I was getting a little... The AI, shall we say, is bad driving. The AI are terrible drivers. And you're allowed to get a little bit annoyed at bad drivers, especially when they run into you. So yeah, I was getting a little annoyed at the AI. That's allowed. That's allowed. So I don't think I was ever in Larne. When you haven't said that, I got the ferry many times, but I cannot for the love of me remember. It probably was Larne actually. So. Scotland Comet Project, a wee big farming sim, harvesting the maize and taking the chaff to the bioplant. Nice. I'm going to have a look at that one these days. And I tell you what, mate, you've probably heard me mention before that I love that heavy machinery controller. Seriously love it, mate, because I use it as a button box and also as an analog stick for many of the different sims. So I love it, even though it was made for farming simulator, you know. It is awesome, absolutely, to Scotland, yes. When I'm driving the bus, I've got it controls the tilt of the bus, it controls the doors, controls the lights, control the ignition, you name it, you know, and 29 awesome buttons. And I'm still, and I know I keep saying that, I'm still working on my own button box, but at least now I've got something to play with while I'm waiting on waiting on my own button box being finished. Because the one I'm working on's got a lot more than 29 buttons. Because something like, you know, this truck simulator. So I'm trying to watch where I'm going. Oh, tight squeeze, tight squeeze, tight squeeze. I can do it. I can do it. Trucks do this all the time. Oh dear, missed. Excellent. Right. Just need to figure out where I need to go. There we are. Dare it. Oh, there's DHL. Nice. See, that's what I'm saying. Bork. Okay. I just think of Bork Panda whenever I see that. Right, I'm in the wrong gear. Man, look at it. I really do love these add-ons. Nice. Nice to see real names. Right. To view possible travel destination, I've got a button for that. Right, let's get going. Okie dokie, let's have a quick look at the map. I mean, I know where I'm going, but I've said that before. Tesco's, look at this. This is totally awesome. A75. See, this is my home territory, you know. Man, it really is nice. Even though it's a simulator, I feel like I'm driving home, you know. So A75 then heads south towards Carlisle. Alright. Alison Johnson. That still scares me to death whenever that happens. Alison, you're a star. I tell you, absolutely. You just missed it. Oh dear, what's happening? Super Typhoon 173 is now following. Honestly, you guys are awesome. You really are. And Dougal McTavish is now following. Oh my. Old veteran, get ready to start getting some more tickets out of the fair. Yeah. Oh dear. Man, Bosman's now following. Oh, and Dennis G's got to follow. Whitelake's got to follow. Pilot Peely's now following. Dougal McTavish. Ah, Scorpio, Alison just gifted 5 subs. Wow, oh dear. Oh my goodness, thank you. Honestly, thank you. The fact, oh dear. You actually just missed. Warhamster, can you deliver a Mooney fuselage to Derry? You know, I just left Derry. Actually, I just left Derry. Really, I left Derry and ended up at Larne, and I'm now heading towards Carlisle, actually. That's funny. But yeah, when I was getting on the ferry, there was a Scorpio. Thank you. So Alison, let me just read this out. She gifted tier 1 sub to Catbat, Kenagua, Captain Sickbag, Waltons, and Mechanical Madness. Thank you, everybody. This is very, very kind of everybody to hang around here. Douglas McTavish says, and I'm in serious need of a new undercarriage. I have my own problems. The AI run into me, so I'm damaging trucks at the moment. This is very nice. This is very, very kind of everybody to hang around for a wee bit. But let's say we left Derry and we're on our way to Carlisle. And I don't know if I mentioned it, we actually passed a truck that had Bork on it. And I was actually making a comment that whenever I see that, I remember Bork Panda. And what happened? He just popped up. So this is very nice. Anyway, I need to get back to my journey. So here we are. Right. So excuse all the bad driving. Mechanical Madness has just subscribed, and that was part of Alison Johnson's gift. Thank you very kindly. Just listen to these sounds. I'm going to wind the windows down. Have a listen. How can you not like that? Yeah, honestly, it said Bork on it, and it was like the first thing was Bork Panda. And I need to get on the correct side of the road. Have a listen to the horn on this one. Yeah. Let me shut the window. Right, so let's try and not... Yeah, I know, I'm teetsying tiny teetsy little steps around here. I know that, I don't even know if that was English I just said, but Bork Panda is now following. Thank you kindly. This is... Yeah, look at it. Honestly, look at this night lighting, will you? Seriously, if they could get this level of night lighting in the bus... Honestly, absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And Goblin Zeus, welcome, mate. I like Euro Truck too. You know what? Oh, are they stopping? See, this is what they do, and then you pull forward there and into you. I have had my fair share of little incidents with this game. And I'm looking at him. Is he going to run into me? Is he claiming insurance? There we go. But I really love it. And I started again. I'm not going in front of you, dude. Come on. See, he's pulling forward. Dude, what are you doing? Brian, how you doing, Dangerous? Oh dear, this is not going to end well. Come on. Somebody's playing chicken. Alright. But look at the night lighting, and I want to show you something actually in particular. So, but let me get out of this corner. So when I put this on main beam, look at that. You know what I mean? You can actually see that you're on main beam. Oh, and watch this. I'll actually keep it on main beam because the cars that come towards you actually flash you, which I think is very, very amusing. But yeah, honestly, right now everything's calmed down, and I want to thank everybody for popping in. Thank you for the raid, Alison, and thanks everybody who's still out on the Twitch there. It's very, very kind of you indeed. But look at it. Look at this night lighting. You know, I love it. I absolutely love it. It has got nice graphics, Goblins is. Oh, motorbikes. That's one of the mods that I added was motorbikes, and I probably need to change up, but nah, maybe not yet. But I know when I was in Fernbus, I could not see a thing. It was snowing, and it was just awful. And I had it on main beam as well. I could not see a thing. So Scorpio 49, hello mate. Do you drive inches behind other trucks on the motorways like all other truckers? Nah. No, not. I don't drive fast enough to actually catch anybody up, in all honesty. Stranraer, we're in Stranraer. So what controller do I use for driving? I've got a Thrustmaster steering wheel force feedback. It's actually in my Twitch channel. I can't remember the name of it. I'm very, very bad with names. I've also got a Thrustmaster gear lever with an SKRS that gives me the range and splitter on it, and I've also got Thrustmaster pedals. But the force feedback steering wheel is awesome. Absolutely love it. I don't know if I've got a command for that. Can somebody do exclamation point commands in the chat? I think there is one of the commands I set which actually show you specs, but I'm not sure if that's computer or gaming. So we've got music, title, Twitch, uptime, YouTube, game. Nah, don't see anything. Yeah, absolutely, Goblin Zeus. He said a wheel is the best way for any kind of game. I used to use Xbox controller on the bus, and it was really, really good. But my left hand shakes a wee bit, and I just could not get the hang of it. I did not have the micro control that you need when you're steering and braking and indicating all with one hand. It was, I just didn't have it, you know. So Dougal McTavish, I gave away my wheel on free cycle as hardly play this. You know, I kept this wheel for years, and I thought eventually I'm going to get back into driving sims. And then the bus came out, and the rest is history, as you say. So Goblin Zeus says I have difficulties with the Xbox controller. Yeah, watch this. See him flash me? Did you see that? Love it. Yeah, I mean, Xbox controllers is a good controller. There's no getting away from it. I used it in Train Simulator for a while, but a wheel is the way to go. And the force feedback. See, flash me again. Love it. Sorry, in a childish way, I find that rather amusing. So what we're in 4 low. Let's stick it into 3 high, actually. I feel like I'm labouring. Nah, that's the wrong gear. Stick it back in 4 again. And I'm still getting flashed. I guess I could dip my lights. Alison says, back in a bit, need to take a break. Yep, you catching a wee bit, my friend. So Scorpio 49 says, my son-in-law borrowed my steering wheel about 10 years ago. You know what, Scorpio? You could use that as an excuse to buy yourself a new one, mate. Force feedback. I really love how ETS 2, Euro Truck Simulator 2, does the force feedback. When you're understeering and the steering wheel just gets very, very light, it's amazing. You can feel almost what the truck is doing. The bus and fern bus, if you haven't seen my other streams, the force feedback is very, very limited, but you know, they're getting there. So Scorpio 49 says, good idea, never thought of that. Don't blame me, okay? You don't blame me for spending money. I tell you honestly, guys and girls, this is very, very kind of you all to hang around here and watch this. It was nice of Alison to do the raid in the first place, and I'm driving way too slow. I'm going to stick this in 3 high. But the SKRS I really love. Oh, do you see what it's doing there? If I'm in too higher revs, it actually stops me from engaging the gears there. Nice. So let me just make sure. If I've missed anything in the chat, guys and girls, please let me know. Feel free to type it back in again. At the speed I'm driving, I probably read the chat and eat lunch at the same time, actually. So I don't know if, in fact, let me try 4 low. Let me see. Yeah, you can tell you're driving a truck here. But with the SKRS, I do like it because, as I said, I basically got 12 gears. Oh dear. Oh dear, did you see that? The guy was trying to overtake. I basically got, yeah, six main gears. And then I've got a splitter as well on it. So, Chilled Corky 54, I am doing grand, mate. Very, very nice to see you. What have we got? Scorpio 49 says it took months to get my Thrustmaster T16000 after I bought Flight Sim. Are steering wheels more easily available? You know what, mate? I don't know. I'm not sure, my friend. Like I said, I've had this wheel for many years, probably 4 years, and it's sat in a box. And at one point I almost got rid of it because I thought I never played truck simming. And I'm glad I kept it now, though. Glad I kept it. Scorpio says have to check Amazon. And Dangerous Brian goes, yes they are. Nice, okay. So Goblin Zeus, when you go to England in the sim, we must drive left. Must be disturbing for us who drive right. You know what, mate? I when I started this earlier on today, I really was confused as to what side of the road I needed to be on. And that happens in real life too. When I get off the plane and rent a car, I sit there sometimes. For me, it's like 22 hours door to door. And I sometimes sit there and wait until I see someone else driving, because I cannot remember what side of the road I need to be on. Oh, there's that guy overtaken again. And that's something else, I've got a light horn. I didn't actually know what a light horn was, but I assigned it a button, and it's like, oh, it's one of these. Okay. Kozaki Flyer 66, greetings my friend, I hope you're doing well. So the last game that they had a wheel for was Interstate 76. Ah, nice. I've got quite a few racing games. When I say racing, I'm talking about the slower mode of racing. Like, I've got Assetto Corsa, and I've got the Mini, is it the Mini Coopers? I like racing those, the little Mini Coopers or vans. You know, things like that. I'm not really into the Formula 1. It's too fast for me, you know. I like the more leisurely racing, so to speak, you know. So Goblin Zeus says, I will try in England, many cars will be crushed certainly. Mini Coopers, there we go, says Dangerous Brian. Yeah, I do like, I mean, over here in America I've got a Ford Focus, but obviously it's automatic. But I do like the fact in the UK manual is the norm and automatic is, you know, you need to ask for it. But I don't know, I just like changing gears myself. It's just what I grew up with. But the convenience of automatic, I must admit, you can't be sneezed at. But man, this is, let me see if I can try 4 high. Yeah, this is a bit of a hill here, isn't it? But as I mentioned earlier, look at the night lighting. You put it on high beam, it looks like high beam. Fernbus, it's not as good. Diggle McTavish, what does he say? I've done a little rally and grass track in minis. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd like to do it in real life. But yeah, you know, I'm sure it's a lot of fun. But to me nowadays, minis are classic cars. You know, I'm not talking about the BMW versions. I'm talking about the original minis. Beautiful little cars. They were like the British version of the Volkswagen. You know, it was surprising how much you could get in them, and they were cheap to maintain. Lovely little cars. I never had one myself. Diesel Dan, guess what I'm in? How you doing? And Dougal McTavish says never driven the BMW version. Look what I'm in, Diesel John. Yep. Can I just say now, to repeat myself, I hate the AI drivers in here. Just let you know, every accident I've had has been AI stopping and starting and running into me. Other than when this actually crashed or minimized to the desktop on its own. But yeah, I hate the AI in this immensely. Right, we're getting closer. Have you tried the multiplayer mod? Not yet, mate, says Dougal. Oh, don't know what gear I'm in. One high, there we go. Ah, let's wait. No indicators, dude. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let me just get round here. Look at that. It's a shame that this is such a... Well, there's enough of a hill to make it very, very slow. Let's see... Oh, goodness me. That's what I love about this. All the little incidents that happens. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dude, let me out. He's not letting me out. I missed my window of opportunity. Alright. I'm glad I looked then. See, that would have been caused by me. Alrighty. So Diesel John says, good thanks. My truck. Dangerous Brian. The 1275 GT Mini handled very well. Yeah. And Goblin just says, yeah, it looks real interesting to learn to drive for some. Absolutely. But yeah, I've this has got all the pro mods. Remember Diesel John? I looked at Game Tech's videos, so I installed all the pro mods, which I didn't realise I hadn't done. And I've also got the Jazzy Cats real businesses, and also the real petrol stations, and also the motorbikes and buses. So that's basically what we got here. Now, can I change up? Yeah. See, I don't understand the engine noise very well, so I'm not sure if I'm in too low a gear or not. But I'm in the green, so it should be good. Alright. But yeah, one thing that I says, Dan, is I'm definitely going to get track IR. I don't have the... Diesel Dan actually has a wonderful setup. He's posted pictures of it in our Discord. And he's got a 3-monitor setup. I can't really do a 3-monitor setup, not with these 50-inch television sets, so it's very, very hard to do. But I definitely think I might get pro mods. Alright, you know what, let's pull up the map. So let's catch up with the chat a wee bit. Diesel John says, nice mate, I got all the pro mods installed likewise. Viper Strike said, where are you heading now? Okay, so we started out in Derry, otherwise known as Londonderry or Derry, depending on what you call it. Then we actually got on the ferry at Larne. That's where we saw the truck that had Bork on it. And we're actually on the way to Carlisle. Earlier on, it was quite amusing because I got lost. And Kirill Fork says, I hate roundabouts. I went, nah, I know where I'm going. I got lost here and I ended up heading north on the M6 and ended up having to turn right here and then all the way left, then right again to get back down here again on our way to Hull. So, but that was the earlier journey, and this one at the moment, let's say we're ending up in Carlisle. So, yeah, absolutely, Sir Warhamster, Derry, Londonderry, BBC style. But yeah, like I said, I want to do some more driving around Ireland, but trying to earn some money at the moment. And because I started all the way back at square one. So I just want to say a very, very big thank you for those of you that are on Twitch here watching me on this the stream. If you hadn't and you want to hit the follow button, that would be very much appreciated. And without sounding like everyone else out there, it doesn't cost anything. And yeah, Diesel Dan, yeah, affiliate links, yeah. I couldn't stop chuckling about that the other day. I'm in the wrong gear. And yes, I know I'm very, very slow here. Trying to... The only problem when you don't have your own truck is that every truck drives differently. And it's very, very difficult to actually get a feeling for when to change gear. But yeah, I'm actually using the SKRS, Dan, as well. Diesel John, rather. Track it, or it's great with the truck sims, yes. Yeah, because I'm going to do this now. I'm just going to move this. See that? Okay, that was making me feel motion sick because there's no real way to slow it down. Even though it's on an analog stick, and it's like, okay, I'm feeling motion sick. So I tried not to do that too much. And I do need to be able to look left and right. And this really isn't that good either. I'm getting flashed because I'm still on high beam. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Ah, Night Zepp has landed. The Zeppelin has landed. I love it. I mean, I guess I could always dip my lights, couldn't I? Stop them all flashing me, but I'm going to try up a gear. No, back where it was. Try high. There we go, 4 high. Oh, motorbike. Don't go there. Alright. So is it this turn? No, okay. Sorry, I had to think where I was going there, actually. 3 low. There we go. Dangerous Brian, they need to implement multiplayer. You know, there is one, Brian, but it gets trolled a lot. You know, I've seen a few videos of it. There are a lot of servers, but if you end up on the wrong server, you get people running into you. You know how some of our little dweebs are, and so there is a multiplayer out there for it, mate. I'm not sure if it's built in or if it's a mod as such, but yeah, you can actually do multiplayer. Myself and Dan was actually talking about that before. So let me get round here and I'll catch up with the chat a wee bit. But look at this, it's beautiful, isn't it? As I said, the night lighting, the sky, the textures, other than the AI driving. He's not pulling over. Alright, there we go. Change up the gear. Okay. So what do we have here? So Goblin Juice says in France, when someone flashes, it means the police is not far. Yeah, they do that everywhere, mate. They do that everywhere. Even over here. 3 screens are terrific, says Diesel Dan. Yeah. You know, if I had a use for these 2 television sets that I use as monitors, then I would probably be tempted to do... Oh, I've discovered England. Nice one. I'd probably be tempted to do the 3 monitors, but I got nowhere to put them at the moment. Egypt alert. There we go. Says dangerous. Egypt alert. What have we got? Alison's back. The wheels on the trucks go round and around. Yep. So, thank you very much, saying everybody, for following me again. It's very, very kind of you. And I hope the day is treating you all well. So, other than my minor incidents and hiccups, I really enjoy Euro Truck Simulator. And it was one of those things I forgot how much I enjoyed it until I got back into it again. I've been too busy in the bus and Fernbus, but one thing that I probably will be doing a stream soon is back on Tram Simulator, because I think they've added the terminals. They've added the terminal in Vienna, or it might be coming out soon. I can't remember which actually. Dangerous Brian, to flash other vehicles as a warning is an offence. Yeah, it is, and yeah. To be honest, I tend to agree with it. You know, that is an offence. It's I don't know. I think we've got some really good driving in the UK. I really do. It's you know, speed limits are generally adhered to, traffic lights are adhered to. You know, I feel a lot safer driving in the UK than I do in America, shall we say. I feel very, very nervous over here, because undertaking is a big deal. You know, if you're in the middle lane, someone will actually they'll just change lanes and undertake you. Yeah, it really is an offence, Goblin Zeus in the UK, to flash, because it's like the police are trying to do a job, and if you're letting other people know, it's I like trucking. I like trucking. There's a song there, isn't there? Monty Python. But yeah, it's I'm really enjoying this again. But once I get, let's say, I'm going to do a couple more streams on Euro Truck Simulator. I thought it was Monty Python. No? Oh, motorbike. Sounds like a wasp in a jam jar there. Look at that. See, that's why I love these mods. For those of you that haven't done Euro Truck Simulator, bikes aren't normal in there as part. Not the 9 o'clock news. Yes. Yes. Mel Smith and Rowan Atkinson. Man, that's going back a wee bit. Dizzy. There we go. Right, Warhamster. He was on an expressway west of Toronto, 4 lanes each way and another 4. Yeah. My road to work is in places it's 6 lanes in one direction and 7 in another. It is ridiculous. And they still can't figure out which lane they want. Alrighty, I do like the brakes in this. 1 low, that's fine. Alright, Viper Strike 95, all about ready for the flight to Cleveland tomorrow. Yeah, if one of the mods, Alison, if you could do a shout out to Viper Strike, that'd be good. For those of you who don't know, he's doing some flight simming based around baseball. And, you know, if you want to show him some love and pop over to his channel and say hello, I'm sure he'd appreciate that. In fact, you can do that as well, Dan. I think you're a mod. Wrong gear. Wrong gear, 4 low. Wrong gear. Hang on. Oh dear. Thanks, Ali. Yeah, I still can't get my head around changing gears, having a range and also having a splitter. It just does not feel natural. So Diesel John says, my new trucking company is Crazy Dan's Trucking. With a K. How very unique. I'm not sure I would actually want to use a company that had crazy as part of their name, Dan, actually. But I like it. I don't think I've got a name. Speed cameras everywhere now. Yeah. Yep. Says Goblin Zeus. So Dangerous Brian, if you did a left, we could have visit to Kingsman. Yeah. Yep. You know, it's funny, once you get steering wheel sorted, it's so much easier to read the chat, because I remember before I was like, okay, I couldn't even keep a straight line. These lights are going to change. Don't make me slam the brakes on. There we go. Alrighty, so we're nearly there actually. See, this is why I need a track eye. I'm going to pull out a wee bit. Right. Nice. Yeah, Dan, you will never see me reverse ever. I've just got this set up for simplistic parking. I enjoy it that way because I'm not spending 3 hours going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and then cursing and then just hitting the button to ignore it anyway. Alrighty. Excellent. So which button is it? Let's take it out of gear. Oh, parking brake. Wrong button. Where's my... I've got so many buttons that I haven't labelled up yet. This better say better than very good. Excellent. There we go. Excellent. So Bork Panda says speed cameras are the Scottish national animal. Yeah. Apparently they've become establishing a territory in the northeast. Yeah. I guess it's a necessary evil, really, you know. Goblin Zeus says, I never drive a truck in real life, so it's interesting to do it in a sim. Yeah. You know, I used to have a HGV when I was in the military, but I mean, it's 4 tonner. You know, I mean, it's just a big van, isn't it? You know what I mean? Relatively speaking, it wasn't that wide, and you know, they were good little trucks, little 4 tonner, you know. And but yeah, I would never driven these big 18 wheelers or anything like that. But it really is about using your mirrors, isn't it? You know, and I think driving the bus actually got me used to figuring out where the edge of the vehicle is, because I was always nervous that I was going to clip. I'm thinking, use your mirrors, use your mirrors, use your mirrors, you know. Right, so what do we got? We got excellent. Dry milk delivered from Londonderry to Carlisle, because we all know that Carlisle needs its dry milk. Excellent. Level 5. So at least I'm no longer a noob. I'm actually considered enthusiast now. So I've moved up a wee bit. Diesel John says you'll have to send me the list of your mods, mate. You know what? Yeah, absolutely. I might shove it in the Discord. And if any of you guys and girls want to meet us over on our Discord, we're not flight sim based as such. Mainly the driving, the trains, the trams. You know, so if you want to talk about something other than flight simming, please feel free to pop on over. We got a few new people in there, and we got some people from this community in there as well. But if somebody wants to just shovel exclamation point Discord in there, that would be kind of you. And let's say if you're on the Twitch stream at the moment and you want to hit the follow button, that would be appreciated as well, but not required, as everybody says. So I've got to say that as well. Okay, Scorpion 49, did you have to do all the bricks? Yeah, yeah. Okay, Discord. Okay, thanks Colonel Fork, and thanks Alison. All right. So let's get going. Okay, I wonder if I can look at the mods from here. I wonder if I can look at the mods from here. You know what? Dare I risk pressing the button? No, I won't. I was going to have a look at the profiles, but you know what? This already crashed it. Well, it went to the desktop earlier, so I'm probably not going to do it. Scotland to Paris. Is that a requested route there, Viper? I'm not sure. Like I'm saying, I don't have long distance as part of my XP yet. So what I was doing the hazardous goods. And when I get that up, I'll probably start doing fragile. The long distance ones I'll probably add later. So Viper Strike says, just want to know, is it possible in the sim? Absolutely. In fact, you know what? Let me show you the map. Let me show you the map, mate. So, and the majority of this is thanks to the pro mods, actually. So, like I said, I was up around Scotland. I don't know if Ireland is part of the normal sim, but all of this lot is Stavanger, Norway, and look at all this lot. You know, look at all this lot. And then we've got Cyprus, which I mentioned earlier, that I want to get all the way down here so I can do some journeys around Cyprus. But yeah, I mean, once I get my own truck, I can do anything. And at the moment, my distance is fairly limited. Like I said, I'm not even putting points into that. And it may seem, again, when I talk about points, it seems a little bit, not childish, that's not the way to do it. But I think it's a good way, because it's the only real way to measure experience. The more you drive, the more points you get. And eventually I'll have enough money that I can actually buy my own trucks, which I don't yet because I started from scratch. So Diesel John says no Ireland is pro mods. Yeah, and that was another reason I wanted it. You know, just how can you miss out Ireland? You know. But promo, absolutely love it. So really, I've got all the promos, and again, I wish I could show you that, but I might do that when I end the stream. Actually, Diesel John. So, Goblin Zeus says France near Marseille is my region. Ah, okay. Drive there in the sim and in real life. Nice to see the roads. I know. Yeah, and I noticed that when I've got Edinburgh as my home base, and it really is nice to see the bridges, and you know, North Berwick and all these other places. I think we all like to be driving in a sim near our home, don't we? So Night Zip says, don't worry about taking a bank loan for your first truck. Absolutely. And I actually mentioned that because I got to level 17 on my own without a bank loan. And if I thought every time I had to keep paying back, I mean, it just slows down your own progress, I think. But yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be doing that. Right, let's see what we got as far as quick jobs are concerned. So there we go, Stavanger to Oslo. And you know, again, it has that articulated trailer. Does that mean it has a second trailer? I don't know, because when I did this before in Norway, I ended up with 2 flatbeds. And I mean, I might do it, you know. I mean, that's the most money, but what have we got? So I've got this sorted by price, 25 tons. It is nice to get out of the UK, I must confess, and Ireland. What else do we have? What else do we have? Let's have a look and see if there's anything else from Stavanger. Yeah, articulated trailer. Is that? I think that. So yes, it does. What, Brian? Since you typed that out, I think I've spoken about a dozen extra more words. So you're saying yes, it does mean that it's a second flatbed? I'm thinking that's what you mean. Just going to grab a drink here, guys. Bear with me a moment. It's Diet Coke, actually, which is really disgusting. Probably should just get water, to be honest. But it's fizzy. And I was going to say it's cold, but this room down here is actually very, very warm. You know, I don't know. I cringe about it. So Goblin Zeus, Norway, maybe with the snow. I don't know if there's snow in the sim. The rain, yes. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I don't know what season I'm in or what time I'm in here. Articulated is an additional trailer. Thanks, Brian. Thanks. You know, I'm going to avoid that because when I was driving through Norway before, it was really beautiful. But oh my goodness me, it having that extra trailer, and there's a load of roundabouts, and there's lots of the road that goes through the mountains, and it was a struggle. It did my head in a wee bit. You know, I was like constantly focusing on what I was doing. So cool. I think I will avoid that one then. So we could do this. There we go. Look at this, ADR class 3 and I'm class 5. You know what? Let's do this one, guys. Stat oil. Salmon fillet. Yeah, you know what? I get $2.5 extra up here. Yeah, Norway is beautiful. In fact, you know what? We're going to jump in there right now. So let's have a wee look. See, let's take this job. Yeah, let's take this job. Okay, so just going to bring up the map. So what do we have? Yeah. Yep, you know, a couple of ferry trips. Did I? Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What have we got? Norway. Can't wait for Norway to get the world update in MSFS. Yeah, you know, that's the thing, Viper Strike, is that I mean, I absolutely love Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love all the flight simulators, actually. But there's only so many hours in the day. Unless I stream like 8 hours a day, I'm never going to get back to the flight sims. So Dangerous Brian says, no, I mean a cab and trailer. So what do you mean there, Dangerous Brian? You mean articulated is an additional trailer? Or you mean it's just a single cabin trailer? I think that's what you're meaning. It doesn't matter anyway. I've chosen a different route based on the fact that I thought it was the second one. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So, all right, total distance 1,000 miles. Most of that's by sea, thank goodness. All right, let's get going anyway. Back in a Scania with the looks of things. So where's my button? Oh look, I do love that view. Is that the same guy that hangs around airports and tries to tow you out all the time? Oh no, look at that, he's checking. How cool is that? Oh, this is my head out the window view. Okay, what other ones have we got here? I've got another view. Oh, there we go. Equinor. I seriously love it when I don't have my own truck. Ah, it means it is not rigid. Okay, okay. Scan it. Look at it. I tell you what, I don't know what is pro mods and what isn't, but because I never really had a chance to play this for very long without the pro mods, and when I got up to level 17, that was a while ago. So Goblin Zeus says, cool guy, we have these in the airports and MSFS, they even push planes. Yeah. This guy's, I think he's checking my tires, or maybe he's checking my weight, I don't know. Yeah, he just waved, he says, yeah, you're good, mate. Yeah, do you hear that? He says, we're good. Let's get going. Right. Handbrake off. Lights on. There we go. Excellent. And now I'm on... Oh, I'm not in gear, am I? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, I keep forgetting there's a clutch. I don't know why I keep forgetting a clutch. Oh, parking brake. Okay. Is this gonna... Oh, there we go. I'm going to open the windows here, actually. Wrong window. Let's try this one. Hear that? That's awesome. Right, let's have a quick look. Yeah, we're good that way. This is a tight corner, isn't it? I'm never gonna... I feel some damage coming on here, actually. Yes, I know I'm rolling backwards. Took my foot off the brake. I want to try and... This is going to take forever, I feel. Just like in real life, I guess. The only trouble is if I pull out, they'll actually drive right into me. Oh, I thought I was going to make it then. I'm going to end up on the wrong side of the road as well here. You know what, I might actually have to go and do a left turn. Right, come on. Oh, dudes. I'm never going to get out. You can wait, you can wait, you can wait. Please wait. Didn't wait. Oh, my friend. I will get out of here. No. You're going to make me go in the grass here. This is... Oh dear. I'm hoping I don't have to drive in the grass too long. There we go. Right, you can stay there, mate. Stay there, stay there, stay there. There we go. So, Goblin says, I often see trucks like that waiting in real life. I try to let them pass if they can, especially buses. Yeah. Oh, and I just noticed we're driving on the right again. It's just weird. This is just weird. Oh, there it is. Look at that colour line. There's me ferries. Yeah, let me shut the window again, actually. Oh, wrong window. There we go. A bit quieter. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to get out here. But that's okay. That's the thing about simulator. If it was all easy, then... Oh, little Mini Cooper. Oh, guys. Right. Hey, nice. Yeah, I know. I lost my visibility then. Hence needing track IR. See that guy stayed back. That was nice. Right, I need to remember the truck is on my right hand side. As is the GPS, which I was trying to find. Right, we're clear left. We're good to go. Little clip of the pavement, that's okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that basically means I'm not looking where I'm going. Stay there, people. Stay there. No, he didn't stay there. Yeah. I was going around the roundabout and I forgot where I was going. Okay. You got this, James. You got this. Sheesh, I was making a mountain out of molehill there. Oh, what's going on up here? I must admit, the AI is... Yes, Night Zep, around and around and around we go. Look at the cars. The AI it might be a little bit annoying that it runs into you, but I think it's more intelligent than the AI is in Norway. We're actually in Norway. Let me show you, Ali. Stavanger. Is that Norway? I think it's Norway. We're at Stavanger at the moment. We're heading towards Bergen. And I did this other day, like I'm saying, and that's why I didn't want the second articulated truck behind me, because it was a complete nightmare. Oh, look at the airport in front. I'm hoping somebody moves, otherwise I'm going to have to... Oh, airplane taken off. Do you see that? So Alison says my former housemate lives there. Nice. Oh, goodness. Do you see what's happened? We're at a gridlock. We're at a gridlock, people. I'm just going to have to... I wonder... Yeah, it's not. You don't see this very often. Oh, yeah, never get through there, will I? That's where I was. Gridlock, absolutely. There's going to be some tears before bedtime, methinks. Am I impressing myself here? Okay, completely illegal, but we did it. How's that? Excellent. Oh, I thought you said all fail. You said AI fail. That I consider a success. Okay, watch it. Something's going to happen now anyway. But there we go. Stavanger Commune. I'm very, very pleased with myself there. Thank you, Night Zip. I didn't actually think... See, if I'd have tried that with a double articulated lorry, I would never have got through there. Bark Bark Panda says, put on your Viking hat and floor it. Shouldn't it be put on my Highlander kilt and floor it? So... There we go. And speak Scottish with an Australian accent. And yell freedom as I plough through the traffic lights. I'm very pleased with myself there. But you know what happens when I insert smug mode? I have an accident or I run into something. I think I need to change gears. There we go. But yeah, this is very, very nice driving, I must confess. It's In fact, let me just have a quick look at the map, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, so this is where we are. And like I said, I know that a lot of this is going to be through the mountains because I did it the other way around yesterday. Beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful place. When in Norway, absolutely Bork. Goblin Juice says Marseille in France when everyone going to work in cars or had to finish work. Yeah, I used to drive in and out of London, and that basically forced me to get a motorbike. Because in the UK you're allowed to actually go between the cars. If the cars are at a gridlock, you can actually drive basically on the lines. And it cut my journey from 2 hours 20 minutes to just under 20 minutes. But the feeling of being in a different country is amazing. I mean, you think between the bus, which is Berlin, the tram simulator, which is Vienna, Euro Truck Simulator, which is basically the entire oh, you know what I mean. It's Europe. And then you got American Truck Simulator, which is I'm going to add the Canada Pro mods to that. Seriously, it's like the only thing I'm not doing at the moment is having a wee nip of scotch, and this is so relaxing. This is so enjoyable, and once you figure out where all the buttons are, and how to actually control the simulator, it is really, really enjoyable. So let me get through here. What do we got? That can't be 30 miles. I thought this was kilometres. No matter. Oh, and I'm speeding. Oh, it's a work zone. Sorry, guys. That is one thing in real life, when at work zone, I don't care if I hold the guys up behind me, it's like, slow down, people. It's one of my things is slow down for work zones. Now that I'm a professional trucker and bus driver and tram driver, so what does Alison say? Bergen means mountain if you're Swedish. I guess Bergen means mountain even if you're not Swedish. But I get your point. That was just funny the way that I read it. It's a bit like going, well, I'm a vegetarian, but that's still called a sausage, even though I'm a vegetarian. You know what? That's how I read that. So I chuckled about it in my own head there. So what do you call it if you're not a vegetarian? Still a sausage, Yeah, dear. The things that amuse us when you read the chat, for all the right reasons, Ali, of course. Yeah, and thanks for that tip on the Stream Deck Twitch. What did you call it? The Twitch add-in, the Twitch plugin, which I actually had to check. I realise I'm not using it myself anyway, but I appreciated the heads up on that. Look at that, the bales of hay over there. And eventually, I told Kendra that I'm probably never going to use Truck IR, but the more I'm in this, the more I'm realising, yeah, I'm going to use Truck IR. It's I've just set the sensitivity so that I can basically only look right and left without too much up and down, which I had before, but yeah, then that way I can get rid of these secondary mirrors that are like smack dab on the right or left hand side. But look at this. This is when I drove through this yesterday, it's like, wow, that's incredible. Oops, stoplight, James. Hey. As the road works. So Bork believes... Oh, one moment. Let me... I got a truck to drive here. I got a schedule to me. I got places to go. What did Bork says? I believe a vegetarian would refer to a non-veggie sausages. No. Yeah. You know, it's strange. I went for over 10 years without eating meat. Now, I wasn't a vegetarian, but I love mashed potato. I love macaroni cheese. Here we are, food. But that's not bad. It's taken us 2 hours 40 minutes to get into food. But I love vegetables. Fried mushrooms, baked. What do you call it? Baked apple. You know, and I found that I was enjoying the side dishes when I went to a restaurant more than I was enjoying the main dish. But yeah, I do like. I must admit, I do love fresh cod, fish and chips. Can't beat it. And curry sauce, of course. Alrighty, so what do we have here? Alison says, took us less to talk food on my flight. Yeah. Colonel Pork says, potatoes, pasta. Let me get around this corner here. Potatoes, pasta, and veggies all go well with steak and chicken. Yeah. Oh, I have not had a steak in years. But I used to love. I mean, I like my steak burnt, okay, but then with crushed peppercorns all over it, or even a black pepper sauce, and chips, or fries as we call it. So Night Zeps is still asparagus time here. So here we go. You've probably seen that we've been driving through the mountains, and I do need to pick up my speed. Oh man, I tell you, trying to get fish and chips in America is almost, there's no such thing as a chippy, and maybe we should start one up. But over here, the big thing is like Mexican and Chinese food. Mexican, I love the fajitas, and I love it with fajitas and mushrooms and onions. Alright, I'm still driving too slow, but that's fine. But yeah, I was driving along here the other day with with two flatbeds behind me. It was rather nerve-wracking. Right. There we go. How's that for a view? Love it. Absolutely love it. And man, dangerous. You should have sent some over, mate. Stick them in a freezer bag with some ice cubes. Who knows what I'd end up with? We'd probably get eaten at the first security checkpoint or customs. They go, what's that? Fish and chips? Colonel Fox says he likes authentic Mexican cuisine. Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell's like the... Yeah. Yeah, it's not really mainstream. Yeah, when you get proper, true, authentic Mexican food... Oh yeah, absolutely, Brian. And when I do get back to the UK, I eat fish and chips all the time, and I mean literally maybe 4 to 5 times a week. And when I'm not having fish and chips, it's chips on a plain loaf. I don't know if you can get plain loaves in. You can get them in Scotland. It's like thick, sliced bread, and yeah. So chip butties. I make chip butties dipped in curry sauce. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Colonel. He says that Taco Bell is Americanized Mexican food. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Taco Bell is meant for the, just, heck, you can get it boxed up to go sort of stuff. Fish chips and curry sauce is lush, says Alison. Absolutely. But yeah, as I was mentioning Scotch earlier, the only reason I'm not having Scotch at the moment is, I'm on what's called a partial... You do partial fasting, so you eat for... Well, you don't eat. There's an 8-hour window that you can eat. Is it 8? Yeah, and then there's a 16-hour window that you're not allowed anything with calories, because it breaks the fasting. And I've lost almost 20 pounds in 6 weeks for that, doing it that way. So I don't really want to put in it... I mean, Scotch is about 80 calories. And if I do that, it stops your body in the fasting mode, so to speak. So, and I'm not exactly. I don't need to lose a lot of weight, but I'm not running anymore. I used to run, 5k, 3 miles a day for the past 10 years, while I was at work. so that I haven't run in over a year now. So the only thing I do now is cut the grass. But in a week or so, when I'm fully inoculated, when 2 weeks after, I plan on getting back into the hiking again. So, and I see the chat is bouncing around there, so bear with me. I've got some windy roads here. Don't like to ignore too much of the chat. I like to keep up with what everybody's saying. So what have we got? Taco Hell, says Old Veteran. Hey, good to see you, man. Yeah, Taco Bell really is not Mexican food as such. It is and it isn't. You get the point. I'm just agreeing with what you guys said earlier. So Savaloy Chips Mushy Peas, says Bork Panda. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I saw that. Dangerous. Alright. Haggis. Danes Brown likes haggis. Okay, absolutely love it. Yeah. Old Veteran only had haggis once in Edinburgh. I loved it. Yeah, you know what? It's a poor man's food. It's not a luxury dish by any means. I mean, it really was. I mean, it's a working class, a working person's food. I mean, it's blue collar food. It's it's a shepherd's pie as well. Yeah. Okay, have a look at the GPS and look at all that windy roads. Now, I came the opposite direction yesterday, so I remember this well. But look at it, through the mountains. Now, which one is it that has mutton? Is that the shepherd's pie or the cottage pie? I know I think one is mutton and one is beef. I'm not a connoisseur of food, I just eat it. Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out, mate. But this is great. No one's run into me. I've been able to squeeze through several horrible junctions. Oh, I can't see. Let's pull forward a wee bit. Did I see something blue? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think we're good. Oh, and look at the cars behind me. Cottage pie is lamb. Ah, then it's shepherd's pie I like. Yeah. But listen to that engine noise. Listen. Just winding down the window so I can soak up those fumes. I don't care, that sounds rather cheesy. Ah, okay. Old Veteran, I always thought that cottage pie was beef. Yeah, whatever the beef one is. And Night Zip says he likes black pudding. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Nothing fancy, just... And let's not forget the fried mushrooms, the fried tomatoes, and... what else was it? Fried bread. Right, so I know that 70 kilometers is 43 miles an hour. I learned that yesterday. And 60 kilometers is 37 miles per hour. So I don't know what halloumi fries. What is that, Borborg? Never heard of that phrase. Alison says, like I said, the other right on Murphy's line of peasant food. Yeah. Peasant food, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's not caviar, it's not Ferrero Rocher chocolates, it's just peasant food, absolutely. Halloumi cheese deep... oh. Cheese deep fried to look like chips. How could you lose with that? Oh, yes. Halloumi, okay, yes. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it. I know exactly what you mean. Yes. I wonder, how bad can that really be? I'm going to shut this window, hang on. How bad can that be? Cheese that is fried to look like fries or chips. They are nice. Oh, I tell you what, over here we've got a place called The Outback. It's an Australian restaurant. And they have what's called a bloomin' onion. And what it is a deep fried onion. And it's like it ends up as every individual segment is covered in breadcrumbs. I think it's like 12 or 1300 calories per onion. So goodness knows how much bad is in it. But man, those are good dipped in a... Is it a garlic sauce or a garlic butter? I can't remember what I used to dip them in. Oh, you know what? Mozzarella sticks, that's another one. But I have an air fryer. I absolutely love it. If you have the patience to wait, you know. Man, I'm driving like a trucker here. And no, I don't mean yelling abuse at people to get out my way either. Pie and mash was peasant food but cost a fortune. Yeah. Jelly Deals. Yeah, because Jelly Deals was when I used to work down at the Isle of Dogs for Cable and Wireless with the satellite station there. I don't know if you ever saw it. It's just Canary Wharf. You can see all the satellite dishes. I used to work on those. Wrong gear, James. Right. And yeah, one of the local Londoners took us out for Jelly Deals. But yeah, it's turned into like a luxury now, isn't it? Yeah. Yep. Halloumi fries don't melt, the chewy. Yeah. Just inject that cholesterol right into your blood veins. So, it just, we're into Bergen now. So, let's say I haven't thanked everybody for all, but thank you very much for keeping me company here. I hope you're enjoying the stream. This is, I think it's my second, even though it's taken me 7 attempts to get to this one. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm really loving sharing this with you because this is places I've never been before, and just added pro mods as for those of you that are on the stream earlier can see. It's and it really adds so much to it. But look at this beautiful countryside. I know I'm dilly-dallying. Can you speed up, Seamus? How are we for fuel? Oh my, hang on. You know what? Fuel is really, really low. I'm glad I saw that, actually. I'm glad I saw that. So now if you look at the GPS, you can actually see the fuel tank. It's like it's yelling at me, please put some fuel. Okay, take it out of gear, handbrake on. Oh, stop the engine. Do I need the enter key? Oh, I've got a button for that. Let's have a quick look and see what views we've got. There we go. Circle K. You see what I mean? That's what I'm saying with the mods. These are all now real. You know? How cool is that? I'm going to get a picture actually. Alright, let's see if I've missed anything. And if I've missed something in the chat, please put it back in there. And I'll try and catch up. We call it squeaky cheese. Yeah, because your teeth just tend to slip off each other, don't you, Night Zep? Old Veteran says, around the US doesn't matter what meat you put in, it's still called shepherd's pie. Yeah. Yeah, I know they put that topping on it and it's, yep, shepherd's pie. What's in it? Don't know, shepherd's maybe, but yep. Press and hold till the tank's full. Yeah, I think I did that, mate. Or did I not? Yeah, fuel tank is full, but thank you. I've got a button on my steering wheel that does it, so I think we're good. But yeah, look at this. Look at it. Circle K. I really do love this. It's very, very nice. Very cool. Right, let's get back in and let's finish our journey. Start the engine. I need to remember I've got a clutch. I've also got a gear lever, so I need to put it in gear. Not fourth, Seamus. There we go, one high. That should do it. Your fuel expenses are covered by your employer. And I think we're good to go. Nice. I'm glad I filled up then, because that'd be rather embarrassing. But I appreciate the tips there, Diesel Dan. John. Very kind of you, mate. But yeah, I tell you what, I can just imagine what this looks like with 3 smaller monitors, you know, just that peripheral vision. And as long as it runs smoothly, I think you've got a faster system than me. So we're now in a 43, 70 kilometers, there we go. As long as you've got a system that can run it fairly well. You know, I've told people before, I never check frame rates. I couldn't tell you what a frame rate is. As long as it runs smooth enough for me to enjoy it and it's not start-stop, you know. You know, anything 30 frames and above is probably more than fine for me. Right, here we go. This is why I did not want to have those bendy trailers. Really, it's I'm sure it's like this in real life. Whoa, too close. Oh, I missed it. But yeah, I came through here yesterday and I had the double trailers and it was horrible. It really was not stressing me out, but it was making me anxious. Because I felt like I was like, uh-oh, you know. That does sound feeble, doesn't it? Right. We need to make sure, so 37 is my speed limit. You know, I don't know why I'm looking, because my speedometer's in kilometers, which I just noticed. Oh, look at this. Look at this, will you? Oh, right. Thank goodness for buttons. Love it. And I do need to remember the rest of the coach, the rest of the truck is on my right, not my left. I think I'm getting a wee bit too close there. Look at that, will you? That's awesome. I like this view, actually. Yeah, probably shouldn't be doing that. Not with this roundabout coming up. Right. Oh dear, got all the way around. Oh, I think I nudged that giveaway sign. That's allowed. A little bit of a nudge. This sim looks really great, says Nightzip. Yeah, you know... Oh, here's my exit. I completely agree with you, mate. It's, it really captures your imagination, doesn't it? I mean, I've got my full room light on at the moment, but I can imagine what this would be like. You know, turn the lights off and just look at the stream, look at the screen, and yeah. But yeah, I agree with you, mate. The stream really does look nice. The sim looks really nice. There's the rain. Man, this is very enjoyable. Seriously, this is more enjoyable. Oh, speed bump. Oh! Felt that. Good old customs. Let's get through here. What gear am I in? One high. There we go. We should be good with that. Oh, dude. Is he going to let me through? Yeah. So I was watching our friend there on the right. Listen, I think they've done a really good job with the AI, actually. I really do. Oh, priority road. There we go. Nice. I was just about to say, I'm not sure who's got right away there. Then I saw the priority road sign. Oh, Flixbus. Nice. Nightzip says, I want to take the caravan up there one day. You know, I would not want to drive a caravan on a road. I don't know, unless I got a really powerful car. I would love to have one, don't get me wrong, you know. Dangerous Brian says they are lacking the plastic torque caps on the wheel nuts. Oh, I know. I'm going to send it back for a refund. Yeah, but you know what's funny? People go, oh, nice one, nice episode, he's got a powerful car. But yeah, Dangerous Brian, you know what people can be like, mate. I was talking to Katie UK about train simming because she used to develop some stuff for that, and she said she gave up because the community was horrible. And I mean, I take her point. I mean, I'm paraphrasing there. I mean, there's lots of great people in all communities, but you know, but train simming, man, people, do they want to correct everything about everything? Like, there's 15 bolts on that, not 13. You know, that sort of stuff. It's like, yeah, I just, again, I've said it's not my way. I just, is it the wrong colour? I don't know. Am I having fun? Yeah. That's what it's all about. No squeaky wiper blades. There we go, mate. I'm going to send it back. There's no squeak in the wiper blades. And I hope everybody can detect the sarcasm there. And right, and I just realised I need to change the button order for that as well. I got them the wrong way around, but that's okay. The Colonel Pork says, see, I think that's where we're the best simmers, simmer community. We're more about fun, and the Sims just happen to be the thing that brought us together. You know what? Yes. Yep, absolutely, mate. And, you know, and that's the thing, is like, right from day one, it was like, no negativity. We don't do negative, you know, and you attract like-minded people. Because I know there's a few streams I used to watch out there, and they're not my cup of tea. They're not my cup of tea, shall we say. I give me a relaxed stream any day, you know. Scorpio 49, let's catch up with you, mate. So we took a caravan from Dublin through the UK to France, towed by a Ford Granada. Now that was a beast. I never had a Ford Granada. I had a Ford Escort and a Ford... Oh gosh, what was the other one? They had the Escort and the other one. Ah, oh, goodness me. It wasn't the Granada. The Granada was the beast of a car. I can't remember what it was. Cortina. That's it. Ford Cortina. Yeah. And I also had a Capri as well. Ford Capri. A blue one. Sky blue one. But yeah, the Ford Granadas, yeah, they were workhorses, I tell you. They were nice cars. But yeah, I hope you guys and girls are enjoying this scenery, because it's beautiful. Absolutely loving it. My driving leaves a bit to be desired, because I keep forgetting when to shift gear, when to change range, when to... Are we good? Oh no, I'm glad I looked. I nearly never looked then. See, I'm in the wrong gear again. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this scenery. Have I muted you, or have you lost your mic? Dangerous Brian says it's you, says the Colonel. Yeah, the Capri was a bit twitchy. Oh yeah, I remember driving the Capri on the motorway, and it was like, talk about spongy suspension. And you know, in the UK you can drive, what, 70 is it? I think I was probably driving 75. I know it was less than 80 because I always like to try and stick less than 10 above the speed limit, but even then I remember it was like wallowing all over the road. Nice car though, you know. Huge bonnet on it. It was always difficult getting out of some places. Oh, and there's the sun. Look at this. Hear that little high-pitched squeal in the background? That's nice. And you know what, I don't know how old Euro Truck Simulator 2 is. I know it's several years, but I'm just wondering what they're developing behind the scenes, you know. Really looking forward to whatever it is. So Diesel John said he had a Mark 1 and a Mark 2. Nice. I don't know what mine was. I just remember the huge bonnet in front every time I try to pull out of a junction. But it was a 2 litre, so it was a big. You know, that's big for a British car. You know. We're off foot onto cars. That's what we do. That is the tyres singing. Ah. They're probably saying, Seamus, you're a grand driver. We like you driving us around and around. That's what I'd be saying if it was a tyre. Whoa! Right turn, Clyde. See, this is why I keep those chevrons on that say, don't come down here, you're not allowed to. Scorpion says it looked good in its day though. Yeah. Absolutely. Like I'm saying, I came the opposite direction yesterday because this is where I started from. And I just remember thinking, this is a long drive, you know. Windy through the hills, through the mountains. Daft. See, this is what another reason again, like saying, why I'm glad I got the mods on here so that I can see real signs. So Kettle Pork says apparently a volcano in the Congo is erupting. Really? Oh goodness. Hope everybody's okay over there. You can only imagine what it's like, you know, living with a volcano on your doorstep. Yeah, like saying I hope everybody's okay. Oh, speeding. But yeah, this is really relaxing. And when I was driving at night, like it says, with the main beam and the dipped headlight or the headlights, it's so nice to drive at night. Look at this. Look at these buildings, will you? So, you know, I'm going to change. What gear 3? Let's change down. Incredible. But you know, here's the thing with the Euro Truck Simulator. You know, they've got the scenery, they've got the maps. You know, and you know, I can imagine that they could probably import the majority of this into Euro Truck Simulator 3 whenever that's coming out. Man, that's nice. Man, look at the ships. Honestly, you know what? Hang on a second. I'm just going to have a quick look, actually. Look at this. Look at this. Man, that's nice. So, Dangerous Brian says his friend has a Piranha Capri? A Piranha? I don't know what that is, mate, but look at this. Love it. Do a quick snapshot. Because at the moment, all the snapshots that I've been using have been Diesel Dan's, actually. Oh, look at that. They've got the air conditioning over there. Alright. Let's get on the ferry then. Across the Mersey. I'm probably burning out my clutch here. Oh, 5 litre. Really? Wow. I thought mine was big. I mean, mine was a 2 litre, but nice. Take it out of gear, handbrake on. Ah. See, this is why you always check where you're heading. So it's got that one or Hirtshals. That goes there. Ah, okay, I think it's this one. Yeah. Faroe Islands. It better be this one. It better be this one. I'm sure it is, because I've forgotten exactly where I'm driving. Too busy nattering away there, but Yeah, I think it's this one. Wish me luck. Okay. Right, just going to grab a quick swig of juice here, actually. Yeah, it's good when you get on a ferry to know where you're getting off, and I completely forgot where I was heading then. Right, let's have a quick look at the map, and fingers crossed I got this right. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh goodness, we got another ferry after that. Oh, to Kirkwall. Okay, yeah. I should have guessed. Man, you know, that's what I'm saying. So we started off at Stavanger. I thought we were going to Bergen, because I didn't look properly. Okay, we're good. We're good. Anywho, we're on the right boat. Handbrake off. Oh, clutch. I forgot the clutch again. So I'm assuming let's do the work. There we go. Faroe Islands. Nice. I thought that was telling me that I'd found them. I think it's just telling me that I'm in them. Let's do this one. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Sometimes these maps are a little bit confusing as to where you're actually supposed to be heading. But I think I'm going the right way. But I definitely do not want to be reversing in this thing. There we go. 3 volcanoes going off at the same time. Oh, that's not good. Wow. Look at this. Look at this, will you? Absolutely beautiful. Yes, it's you, Brian, says John. Yeah, I know that was bad driving on my part. Anywho, we got out of there. That's the main thing. Wow, look at these houses. I tell you, between all the simulators that I use and play, I just cannot get over how nice everything looks, you know. Oh, Etna is always erupting, to be fair. Oh, Mount Etna's one of them. Okay. Yeah, it's always doing something or other, isn't it, Alison? Oh, did I? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I know there's a car behind me. I can't think of an easier... I'm getting papped now. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going to get dinged for something, aren't I? Sorry, guys. That's interesting. I haven't got any tickets for running into somebody. I'm just going to put that down to more good luck more than anything. Okay, let's have a look. We are good. Look at these roads. Look at the church. Look at the buildings. This is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Look at it. Man, that's nice. That is nice. I'm assuming these are one-way streets, actually. Oh yeah, you can feel the cobble through the steering wheel here. Sounds like a restaurant. Oh no, my goodness. I'm totally loving this. You missed him. Didn't know about the Congo one though. You missed him. Roundabout ahead. Yep, I think we're... Boo! I did it again. Yeah, that's where I need to be. Stay there, people. You're not on you. It really is amazing scenery, mate. Listen, I wish I had a bit of a faster system to run it. You know, I'm not looking for 4K, but you know, just not 1920 by 1080, just the next one up, you know, 2048 or something. But that's okay, you know. I mean, it's running well enough. Right. Yep. We're good. So note to self, before I keep taking on these missions, I really should actually look to see where I'm supposed to be going. I think I did it once earlier, but there we go. Okay. Thurso. Yeah, this is a lot longer than I thought, to be honest. Viper Strike says it looks wonderful. Yeah, it really does, mate, you know. It really does. Oh, look at this. And look, so time has lapsed. This is nice. Handbrake off, there we go. Man, let's just pull up the map, actually. This is really, really nice. Oh, it looks like I got to get in another boat. My goodness me. So before I start moving... Oh, okay. It says no entry. How am I supposed to... Oh, okay. So, get off one ferry, get on another. But that's fine. Scotland. Ha ha ha. Hang on. Where am I supposed to be heading? Oh, okay, out of here. See, this is when I'm not sure now. This is when I'm not sure now. I mean, it's showing that I need to drive around Thurso. Oh, you know what? It looks like I need to come out here, go back round and get back on the ferry, I think. One ferry in, one ferry out, perhaps. You know, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, yeah, that's what it's telling me to do, actually, so let's do it. Yeah, we're good. That's exactly what it's telling me to do, so... I guess within the limitations of the simulator, you know? But look at the lighting on the buildings, guys, you know? It's 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday. And you know, it's funny, Scotland is so far north, or parts of Scotland is so far north, that there's no such thing as dawn and dusk sometimes. I know during the summer it never gets that dark. And I know I'm in the wrong gear again. But it never gets that dark to actually have a dawn and a dusk. I know in Edinburgh it's it never gets this bright at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Scorpio. Yep. Wrong side of the road. So, Dean's Brian's off to bed. Great stream. Seamus, thank you very much for saying that, mate. That's very kind of you. Wrong side of the road, says Ali. Veteran was going to... Everyone wants to tell me I'm on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, you know what it is I've got this left-hand drive here. Right. So, do I go down? No, that's no way. Oh... No. Ah, right, I get it. That's why I had to turn round. But this is enjoyable because it's not just the driving, you know, it's the sightseeing and getting on and off the Did I miss it? Am I supposed to be on the inside of that? Oh, here we go. Okay. You know, I just got off this one, but I guess there's no real easy way to do it within the limitations of the sim, I guess. Okay, right, that. Am I missing something? Oh, there we go. Ah, you know what? I probably could have done it from here. This is why drivers need to rest from time to time. Yeah, you know what? That's 100%, mate. It's like, I used to drive from Edinburgh, you know, down to basically this neck. You know, I'd leave here on a Sunday night at 11 o'clock. I'd get down here ready to start work 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, was that, you know, might have been a bit earlier, maybe 9 or 10 rather, but I used to drive it and it was like, your brain can get so confused. I mean, I'm just confused with the simulator at the moment, but that's my fault. But I reckon probably if I just clicked the right one here, and it says press enter to give you a list of destinations, if I'd have just clicked it, I probably would have been fine. But anyway, right, let's get back on another coach. Fishguard Ferry Port, how cool is that? Ah, right, okay. Well, I don't want to do that because that'll just take me back where I came from. Something to keep in mind. Okay, handbrake off and away we go. But I do seriously love the lighting that they've got in here. They've done a splendid job. Alright, Diesel Dan, you take care, mate. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Been very, very kind of you, mate. Caravan. Don't know why I said caravan, but I can get out here. Give me room, peeps, give me room. There we go. But look at it, you can just imagine driving along here. Is that one of the Jeeps? You can just imagine driving along here, can't you? Look at it. Beautiful, absolutely love it. I seriously am impressed. Seriously impressed. And I think I'm on the right side of the road. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put it on main beam. I mean, look at this. Really impressive night lighting. Oh, look at the town ahead of us. Goodness me. Beautiful. Totally relaxing. Look at it. Man, this is nice. The Kettle Pork says, let me get around the corner. Oh, change gear. Oh, wrong gear. Oh, wrong gear. So Kettle Pork says, one could use a Cessna Caravan to fly to an airport to rent a Dodge Caravan and tow a caravan, and maybe in a caravan of caravans towing caravans. Yeah, that's easy for you to say, mate, but yeah, good point. And we're getting on another ferry. Oops, sorry, dude. Evie discovered. Yeah, this is nice. Look at the walls. Now, where do we go? Oh, is this our destination? Oh, I finished and I didn't realise I'd finished. Wow. Oh, you're not going to make me reverse in there, are you? You are kidding. I set this up so that it was simple parking. Oh dear. Yeah, I know. That's never... Yeah. No. So how do I do... I know there's a way to get round it, and I wonder if I've missed it now. My goodness me. Yeah. Never going to happen, Night Zep. Never going to happen. Man, how do I... I'm hoping it's not going to fail me now at the last minute. You know, there we go. To skip the parking. Yeah, I'm going to skip the parking. There we go. Excellent. Right, so what do we get? Oh, so I got a bonus for having ADR class 3. I'm still... Oh, I'm a level 6 enthusiast now. Plenty of room from behind. Yeah, you know, yeah. I am never going to do that, mate. Never going to even try and reverse in. I don't have the, you know, I don't have the skill set to do that yet, and I don't really. I'm not too bothered about learning it. Yeah, chicken. I don't really have the will to sort of sit there and learn how to do it properly. I'm more than happy to just drive normally in front. You know, that's the way that I do it with this. Right. So, don't think I've got any more. Oh yeah, I do. Idiot. You know what? Let's shovel that last point in there, and then next time, like it says, it probably not long distance yet, but maybe high value or fragile. That's probably going to be the next two that I'll probably put some points into, I think. Right. Well, I tell you what, I think I'm going to probably call it a day. Oh, France got rank 2 in Eurovision and Italy won. Nice. And it's a shame they don't show over here. But, you know, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people interested in it, but... Nice. Well, thank you, Colonel Fork, and thanks everybody for hanging around. Let's say that if you like to hit the follow button, that would be appreciated. If not, I just hope you enjoyed the stream and you'll catch me on another one. So everybody take care, and bye-bye for now.
It's plain and simple, dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay My love.